The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone. And then
Boom. With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
And then who's in the afternoons?
I believe Draper.
Oh, so they're just going Whitey in the middays and then Kyle Draper in the afternoons?
For today.
Don't be messing with this show.
I was asked.
Were you? Oh. And how did that date end?
I was asked for a Tuesday through Friday of the week. And I literally can't until Friday. But I said I would prefer not to.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
You don't know what the outcome is?
No. Well, I mean, I literally can't the next 3 days, or after today.
Yeah, you can't. And I can't Friday.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the
thing?
Yes. Happening.
Not that thing.
No, it's exactly that thing.
Who's writing that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Hey,
stay tuned.
Hey, nobody knows.
No, nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Well, Alan's gone, so
still no baby as of last night.
Jeez,
they've got to be anxious.
Yeah,
she's got to be anxious.
Oh God,
she's
just ready to hit the eject button. Get out of me now.
Stat.
I heard an interesting take on that over the weekend.
You did?
The fun joke we always like to have fun with is the age old debate of men get kicked in the bad area. Hello, Moon River. And then it's like, well, it's nothing like childbirth. And then the guy goes, well, you guys keep going back for childbirth. And
thank you.
Whatever. You voluntarily ask for seconds, thirds, fourths, whatever. I mean, every kid you. So I heard an interesting take this weekend. It's really kind of stuck with me. It was this guy. Maybe people have seen the same thing. It was just like a 2-minute video. But he was talking about laziness. He was talking about laziness and how to try to
put together a video about it.
He
finally got around to it.
Yes. He's a procrastinator, but he's not lazy. And so the example he was using was women voluntarily having more children. And
Yeah.
And he said, be more focused on the outcome rather than focused on the work that gets you to that outcome. So we spend too much time going, I don't want to do that. I don't want to cook. I don't feel like cooking a big dinner, or I don't feel like cleaning the house. It's a lot of work, and it is.
Yeah.
He said, but if you focus on, oh man, how great would a clean house be? How happy would I be to be in this clean house? Or how much better would this big dinner be than, this TV dinner I'm making?
Or if I was in incredible shape.
Yes. Then, oh my God, everybody be like,
all that work to get there.
But you focus on the walking around like an Adonis, and
like you and I,
where it's like Heisman trophy, Heisman the women and coming up to me.
People are like, ooh, There he is.
There he is. Meow. Oh, he smells wonderful.
You do actually today. By
Thank
the way.
you. I appreciate it. I try to smell good for you.
Thank you.
I do.
Achieved.
So his whole thing was, and then he used women as an example. He said women generally are more result focused than process focused.
Okay.
So
they're better.
So they are better in just about every way. They are absolutely better than we are. That is inarguable. And he said for them, yes, no woman enjoys. Well, I mean, I don't know women, but
yeah,
you would think no woman enjoys childbirth.
They're thinking about the baby,
but they're thinking about the baby and all the things that are baby associated and baby. And so that is more important to them. The result and the benefits off the result are more important to them than the process, which may not be that fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't think cleaning a house or doing the dishes or mowing the lawn or cooking a big dinner is as tough as childbirth.
Your words.
Just an opinion.
Okay.
I've never been through childbirth. Maybe it could be the biggest scam ever.
Yeah.
Childbirth might be a whole barrel of monkeys.
What if that was a secret code that no woman ever spoiled?
Derek Jeter gif for respect. Like I would.
Yeah.
I'd be so amazed. Like, and they kept it a secret this long.
Yeah.
That's great.
Greatest con job
yeah,
ever, right?
Greatest scam ever.
If they pulled it off.
Yeah. So I really was interested in listening to that because I tend to enjoy.
Not a bad thought.
I don't think it is a bad thought, actually. That look, there's a lot of things you don't want to do.
Yeah.
But if you focus on the result, even if the result isn't, for example, like I don't know, go vacuum your wife's car. Okay, so then what is? I don't want to vacuum her car. Why would I want to? I don't want to vacuum my car. But then I will have a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah,
she'll be happy. Perhaps that will lead to other beneficial things down the road. There's always find what's in it for you.
Yeah. So here's not a counter to that exact example, but a friend of a friend. So I don't even know this guy, but it's somebody's friend. He told me this, or my friend told me that this guy said this. He's reached this point in his life. I don't even know who he is, anything about him. So I'm assuming he's comfortable, wealth, whatever. I don't know what it means to him, but he had told his wife he's to the point where he doesn't have to do the shoulds. And the shoulds like, Dave and Melissa are having a party for Avery. We should go. He's like, I don't do the shoulds.
Wow.
And it's like, I mean, one, can you say that to your? I mean, I don't even know who this is, but he's like, yeah. I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
That's
because like it's like, go, yeah, sure, they would be happy over that, but like, no, I don't do the shoulds. I'm like, who is this guy?
Right? Is it Batman?
Yeah.
Who?
Or we should really go to that work party. We should go to that wedding. We should. Nope, I don't do the shoulds. I'm like, oh my. I mean, I couldn't get away with that.
No, I couldn't either.
Every once in a while, there's something that
sure,
like, but the shoulds, I'm like, interesting.
No,
never heard that.
No, because I feel like that also gets dangerous because it's like I should get my checkup at the doctor.
Yeah,
I should eat better.
Yeah, I don't know where the line is on that.
That's always been my biggest fear. Like we were talking about winning the Powerball, right?
Oh yeah, did you?
I did, but
oh, sorry.
Yeah,
safe with me.
Yeah. So I feel like to get to that, you get to that point, and you're like, oh my God, I have my whole life in front of me, and I don't know why. I always think of Steve Jobs. I know this is weird, but I do.
You're gonna win, and then
the one thing you may be able to extend or be more cut, whatever, but ultimately I feel like once that happened and you're like, okay, life is going to be perfect and all that, then all of a sudden I feel like the lack of time becomes overwhelming.
Yeah.
It just, not necessarily I get sick or something terrible happens. It's almost like, oh my God, they say time flies when you're having fun. So in a sense, if you won the Powerball and you can travel around the world and buy a bunch of houses and cars and do all the things you dreamt on doing, is it in the end, is there a drawback in the sense that things are so good that the rest of your life is going to fly by way too fast? Whereas if you are doing the day-to-day not struggles, but challenges, the grind, maybe life goes a little bit slower, which in the end is the real Powerball.
Wow. went deep.
The more you know.
The more you know. Also, you would have the struggle of if you did win at all.
Yeah.
That, Chris would be mad at you for not giving it away to every single person in humanity.
I would purposely, I would set up, I would pay actors to show up at, different events where, I'd be like, Chris, come help me cut the ribbon. And then, I'd announce this donation, do this whole thing. And then right before the ribbon cut, I'd be like, psych, not doing it. They don't deserve it. And then just walk out.
Just to get him mad every time.
Just to get him mad every single time. God, he was pissed me off.
How many of those would he fall for?
None. One, maybe.
The first one.
God, he was texting all weekend. He gets mad at me for tweeting.
There was one. So I had my football game, and I think I was driving back from Nevada, and I got home, and I'm like, what? There's 26 messages between you two. And I was like, I was hadn't responded. And I'm like, okay, I got to catch up. And I think I just said, I'm confused.
I said, tell me if this is confusing, because it's not in my brain. I said, Jason, what percentage chance would you give that Chris says it wasn't a good show, regardless of how bad it is? I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. In other words, is there, even if Oasis came out and did a sound check and then was like, thank you, good night, Chris would be like,
100% great.
Right. I
no
feel like
sound check has ever been better.
So Chris responds with, and this is just where Chris is, how do I say this? You got to want it with him, man.
Did you want it at this point?
No, I was on the golf course.
Oh, so you're golfing.
I'm talking through my phone.
Yeah.
Or my watch. And he responds with a question mark. And he goes, are you high? And I'm like, I don't even know what? And apparently he didn't understand the phrasing in which I used. And it proceeded to spiral until I eventually, it's something I've said to him, many times. I won't repeat on the air, but I basically wished very bad things on him. Which, yes, if it happened, I'd feel bad and partially blame myself for a couple of days. But and then, of course, that made me laugh when you said I'm confused. Because you just come in on the text thread.
Would have been a bunch of them. Okay, I'm reading it. Blah, blah, blah. It was, like I said, I think it was 26 texts. I went, all right. This is quite a back and forth. What did I miss? Is something dire?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It wasn't. It was just Chris Chrising. And then I guess he bought a ticket to tonight's show, too. It was the last I saw on the
was it Snyder last night's?
Oh, maybe it was last night. Yeah, you're right. It was last night.
And then Anthony, who was here.
Anthony was there. I saw Sean Cunningham there.
Yeah, well, I know he went with Sean on the first night. And then he went for a second show, which he wasn't planning to, but he went with Anthony.
Good for him. I'm sure it was an amazing.
And then the producer's text thread asked Kyle if he was at the show.
Were you at the show, Kyle?
I was.
Oh, wait. Which one? Saturday?
Sure.
I think that's a no.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't, but it's lore now that every producer was at the show.
Right. Jay Johnson. Yeah.
Joe Pittman.
Got a text from Joe Pittman.
I did too.
Did you?
Friday.
Same.
Yeah. I
think it's about the same thing. Yeah. But it was funny because I was at the exact moment I got a text from him. I hadn't talked to Joe in like a year. I was visiting with another ex-coworker.
Oh, yeah.
At the same exact time. It was like, what is going on here?
Wow.
Is this like ex-coworker day?
Yes.
Yeah. One other thing before we get to leading off, I just wanted to say this. Shout out Breathe Right strips.
Oh, is it going well?
It is. I don't know. I mean, I understand. I read about it. Like, I get what.
Does Melissa say it's going well?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Well, no, because I started using them Friday. Look, generally on the weekends, everyone goes to bed and mommy's on the couch watching mommy's reality shows that she doesn't want to, like,
you don't prefer.
She'll literally pause them if I come into the room because you'll make fun of them. And then mommy falls asleep on it. So generally on the weekends, at least one, if not two nights, set the screeners on the couch.
Got it.
So tonight will be the first night that,
okay.
Yeah, I'll come downstairs. Like I come downstairs this morning and it's Melissa with a blanket and the TV's still on. and there's 3 dogs piled on. The dogs always dog pile on her on the couch. So she's got she's got like her left leg or right leg, and then right in this tiny little nook in between, there's 2 French bulldog potatoes, and then nachos like draped over one of them. I don't know how she sleeps, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything with you this weekend?
No.
Sac State, obviously.
Sac State and football yesterday. A lot of football. Football. It
was a good sports weekend.
It was great. Like there was just a ton of stuff on.
Spinach dip.
Oh yeah.
Ranch dip. They had a special $5 for a big bag of frozen meatballs and had some barbecue sauce. I just put them in the
okay.
I put them in the
Yeah, but you're not doing that in the spinach dip. What were you using as the
huh?
or were you?
No. Spinach dip was separate.
Yeah, with chips or
Yeah. We had Triscuits. You know those little chicken and a biscuit crackers?
Yeah,
we had those.
Those are great.
And then we had regular chips. So we had the salsa, a ranch dip, a spinach dip, and then we did meatballs out of the Instant Pot. And and then my favorite, block of cream cheese, hot chili over the top, can of Denison's.
What time does this start? Niner game or somewhere in the 10?
So it was funny. I actually, first game of the year, ready to go. I'm at a Walmart getting my battery replaced at 10 a.m. Like I thought it was going to be done. They said it would be done. They went a few minutes over. So I'm at a Walmart waiting for my battery to get replaced, watching on my phone.
Yeah.
Not ideal. I come home. Melissa's like, well, should I make breakfast? It's like 10:30, maybe. Let's just do snacks. So I turned the games on, whipped up the snacks, whipped them up, ate off of them all afternoon.
That's the thing. There's absolutely zero wrong with snacks, but I would just go probably too far. And then like when it's dinner or lunch or whatever the meals can be later, I'm like, I'm not really that hungry.
That's a big, and then Melissa threw in some of her homemade popcorn in the middle of the day.
Yeah,
jeez.
That's the day for me right there.
So we just ended up cutting it off, and that we didn't eat till like 8:00 last night. We did ribs.
Okay.
Yeah, we did ribs.
There you go. You said you were going to be cooking something.
Got to do something.
Yeah.
Football's back.
Yeah. I went the other way. We just made a big breakfast. I made a big breakfast.
Yeah.
Eggs, bacon.
Oh yeah.
Grits.
Yeah.
Biscuits.
Did you do that on the grill outside or inside?
No, just inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, and biscuits.
Biscuits. A lot of carbs.
You got to carb up.
The grits and biscuits were eggs, bacon.
Just dip those biscuits right in the grits. Just scoop them.
Yeah. See, my wife doesn't like eggs, so she had shrimp and grits.
Your wife and I are very similar that way.
Son and I had the eggs and grits.
She had shrimp and grits.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had grits.
Really?
Yeah.
Look,
everybody's different. I mean, they're not like, it just depends.
I don't know how to talk them up.
Yeah, I think it's
I love grits.
I do too. It's a preference. I mean, definitely got it. My grandmother used to make them, but I got it more from my wife, and then I've had them for years now. And
white or yellow?
White.
Yeah.
But I've had cheese grits before, but usually at a restaurant. I've never made them.
Yeah.
But ours are usually more of a breakfast. But some people put like sugar or brown sugar.
They do.
They're sweet, and that's fine.
They make sweet grits. I love savory grits.
Just a little bit of butter, and
I love cheese grits, and then the classic cheese grits. Honestly, like if you go to Waffle Houses, they'll put a little bit of grits and they'll put a slice of American cheese in, and then they'll put the grits on. Okay. Yeah, right. Well, I've done it before where I'll take like grated sharp cheddar and mix it in. That's easy enough. But honestly, this is like so sacrilege. But
don't say it.
No, it is the best tasting cheese grits I've ever had. No, it's a good guess. No, I don't use the squeezy cheese.
Velveeta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll allow it.
Couple of little squares of Velveeta. It just because it melts so good.
Yeah.
Which makes me think, why don't I use Velveeta on a cheeseburger more often?
Do you always have Velveeta on hand?
I generally will always have a block of Velveeta. Yeah. Does it stay? We bought it in '94.
Yeah, it's still good.
It's fine.
It's totally fine.
There's just something. Look, I get the Velveeta. Somebody's gonna be like, "Velveeta's not cheap." I understand what Velveeta is, and most importantly, is not.
Yeah.
But it's also like a cheeseburger. The best cheese on a cheeseburger is American cheese. That's not really cheese.
Yeah.
I like a blue cheeseburger. There's different cheeses I enjoy, but it melts so well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever watch that, the Menu or whatever it is, where Ray Fiennes, the actor, was the chef and he killed everybody? Like he said at the end.
Big spoiler alert right there.
Yeah. Not everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, see. Ooh. He even said, when she asked for a cheeseburger, he said, Americans, it's the only choice. This is a Michelin star chef saying that in a movie that was scripted by somebody else. All right, let's get to it. Christopher Laud will be back, Friday? Thursday, he'll be back. So, maybe if he survives his Oasis touring.
He loves LA.
He's a guy sending all these great videos. Oh, look at this. This is amazing. He loves LA.
See?
He loves LA.
We love it.
We love it. Oh, real quick, Avery. Avery had her first. We had to have a budget conversation over the weekend because Avery spent $21 at Raising Cane's going out with her friends.
Oh, this is after last week's talk.
So basically what it comes down to is this. I said, okay, well, here's the little money in your account right now. This is what you have until October 1st. So you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm done. This is what you have. And she'll get a little allowance every month. And I assure everybody it's not as much as you think. It's for emergencies and if you want to go
and Raising Cane's
apparently. Look, after the game, you want to go with your little band members and have a malted or something at the local fountain store, go ahead. But we get you a meal plan
at the sock hop.
Sit on it, Potsy. We get her. She's got this meal plan where she's sending us pictures. I've shown you of here's fettuccine with mussels and she eats better than we do. So I was like, we can take away your meal plan and just give you that money if you want to go out every night. Well, we had our first. Avery ran into an obscenely rich person. So some girl in her band
at USC.
Would you think? Some girl in her band wanted to know if in a couple weekends she wanted to go visit that her parents have a beach house. I don't know if it's in Malibu or whatever. And if she wanted to go there for the weekend. So anyways, they got to talking. Here's the bottom line. Her parents live on the East Coast.
Empty house.
They didn't want to. No, the parents will be there.
Oh.
But they bought this house on the beach. She showed me a picture. Because they didn't want to stay. Their daughter's a freshman like mine. They didn't want to stay in hotels every time they visited. So they bought a beach house for when they fly out from the East Coast to visit their daughter. And then the rest of the time, she even asked, do they Airbnb? It's like, no.
I don't know. I haven't seen a picture, but the way you're describing, I feel like that's minimum 10.
Minimum 10, dude.
And I'm going, that's minimum.
Minimum 10.
If it's anywhere near the water, it's probably closer to 15.
The backyard is the water, Jason.
It's 15 plus. But I wouldn't want to stay in a $200 hotel. Or for them, a $600
I understand
hotel.
that. Well, hell, Airbnb something. That's just, and the sad thing is when the daughter gets out of college, they're probably going to sell it for a massive profit.
Yeah. And have used it 4 times.
Niners win in Seattle. We had a Sunday night football game for the ages.
I missed it.
Oh, I was going to say, oh, goodness.
I actually did.
Did you?
Oh,
yeah.
Flying.
So I was flying back, missed every second of the game, and then got off the plane and got a text from my brother saying that was the best regular season game in years.
Flying back from where?
I was in Seattle this weekend.
Oh, why?
Just because.
Just went to Seattle for the weekend?
Yeah.
Did you go to the game?
My family's there. We did go, but only for the first half. UC Davis got crushed by Washington.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. He could have gone double dipper.
Yeah.
He could have gone UC Davis, Washington, the Niners, and we were talking about the Niners.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I made the joke.
You got us.
Ha! Safer out coming up next. On Sacktown Sports.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Mom, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotion. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. Consequently, they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Dial pound 250 and say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk, everything you need and nothing you don't.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip, if a firm presents as local, but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game in high hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game, offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Park 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avery Anna. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
All right, Safer Out coming up here in just a moment. Still to come on the show. Normally on Mondays, we would have Matthew Barrows from The Athletic, formerly of The Bee, covering and reporting on the 49er game. Matthew will be with us tomorrow at 9. Sean Salisbury tomorrow in the 8 o'clock hour. So normally Barrows on Monday. I think he said this week and the next week after the Saints game will be travel days for Matt, but he'll be with us on Tuesdays. So allegedly, if we allow it. So,
by the way, I forgot to say this to you. Cheers. Cheers to you.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
There's a couple things could be there.
Woke up this morning, 3:30, went downstairs, opened up my phone, got ready to write the show.
Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah. Okay. I just started doing it last night. Hello.
I looked down, the show's already written out. Just so you guys know, Jason, if you wonder why the second half of the show is better than the first half, because I write 6 to 8. Jason writes 8 to 10.
I wrote leading off today.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe the best leading off we've ever had. Safer Out, question 1.
Question 1. Safer Out, the Brewers will win 100 or more games.
That's too many. How many do they play?
I think at least 100.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I don't know.
Let's
Who
take
are the Brewers.
What?
Who are they?
A bunch of baseball players.
Okay.
They play in Milwaukee.
Oh, well, they're not in New York or LA.
Hey, by the way, so I'm obviously not the first person to say this, and I'm certainly not the 10,000th person to say this, but I don't think we've made this direct connection on the show. Maybe we haven't. I apologize. My memory sometimes isn't great. I didn't realize until this morning that I am 100% all in on the Brewers winning the World Series this year.
Why? Uke? Oh,
how great would that be? Also, how bittersweet would that be?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
there is a great element, but there's also a sad element.
No, it's like if the Cubs won it the year after Harry Carey passed. On one hand, it's like, dude,
you did it for Harry. It was like, why did you do that before?
But it will be like so throat lumpy if that happens.
Thrumpy.
What a great story that would be. 89 and 55. That means they played 144 games with 18 left.
That's exactly correct. Amazing.
So what would they have to do, Dave, to get to 100?
That was a math bell.
What were the records?
All right, so what do we say? 144. So that's 18 left. They got to win 11, and they got to go 11 and 7.
Are you okay?
Hi.
How are you doing this?
Hi. You know what? Because
you got a lot of sleep.
Breathe rate strips. Yeah.
He's a new
sleep
man.
apnea is gone, baby.
Well, 11 and 7 sounds very doable for this team.
They're going to win 100 games.
Yeah, go Brewers.
Sharp as marble, this guy.
Just a bit outside.
That's right. Now, can I give you a safer out question 1A?
Sure, we went to review.
Will they be the only team to win 100?
Safe.
I agree with you.
Who's the next best? Philly?
Let's see.
NL,
You got the Blue Jays and the Tigers at 82. You have Philly at 83.
Well, 82. If they have 18 left, they got to go 18 and 0.
Yeah,
17 and 1.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's just Milwaukee.
The Tigers literally have to go 18 and 0 to get to.
They
100.
fell off the cliff.
They sure did.
That's painful.
There's still time.
But then they hit the cactus and they came back up on top of the cliff, like Wile E. Coyote.
I guess if you fell off a cliff and landed on a cactus, that's a win. But is it?
I'd rather land on a trampoline. It's just me.
If you landed on a trampoline and bounced back, would you at least do some flips?
Oh, 100%. Not
like that guy knows what he's doing.
Not on purpose, though. That's exactly what
you would break through the trampoline.
That would.
Same result.
Why? Why do you say that?
What does that mean?
Because I'm fat.
I don't know what he means by that.
Jesus, having a great day too.
Till now.
Question 2, please.
Question 2. On Sunday, Jose Ramirez drove in a run for Cleveland to move into second place on the all-time Guardians history. Safer out. That is a surprising stat.
Sorry.
There was a lot there.
There was a lot there.
But I saw that and went, wait, he's number 2 all time in Cleveland Indian / Guardian history. Like,
yeah, it is surprising in the sense when you think about like Carlos Baerga and Albert Bell and Roberto Alomar.
He passed Tome.
Yeah, yes, like that's actually ridiculous.
But then are good players at Cleveland there for like 7 years and then they move on?
I think that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
I mean, that really is exactly what it is. But when you think about all the players that have gone through there, Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth,
yes,
Sandy Koufax,
and Mike
Piazza, and no, honestly,
he's been great.
Jose Ramirez is weird, and I mean that in all the best ways.
Describe it.
Because like if Jose Ramirez was doing for the Guardians in Cleveland, the same thing. Well, he is doing. If he was doing for the Red Sox in Boston, the Dodgers in L.A. or especially for the Yankees in New York. Hi, how are you doing?
We'll take him.
He'd be Jeter-esque to that city. He'd be this.
Yeah.
And it's not like Cleveland doesn't have great sports heroes. LeBron James, hello. Jim Brown, hello. Like they have history there. But I'm not speaking as to how Cleveland. I'm sure they worship the guy, but outside of Cleveland, it's like, oh yeah,
he's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Like he's gonna be one of their greatest ever. It's weird.
It is.
He's weird. Good description.
Thank you. Jose Ramirez, weird.
Safe.
Weird. Number 3.
Number 3, the Athletics have 12 home games remaining in season 1 in Sacramento. To have a winning record, I'm guessing at home, they have to win all of them. Safe or out, this has still been a successful first season.
Yeah. Now, okay, I just want to clarify since you wrote the question. When you say a successful season, are we talking purely baseball and record-wise? Or are we talking about the whole enchilada?
I'd like you to interpret it.
I'm going to say baseball-wise.
Okay.
It's just baseball.
No, I didn't have an angle, so it's under your interpretation.
I would say from a baseball point of view, I would say yes.
But the other one, no?
I don't want to say no, like, God, what do I feel like? Can you turn that down a little bit? I don't know.
Are you battling it?
And then he went and did the thing.
The band's really into it today.
And I'm into the band. I never thought there'd be the day where I would wait for the YouTube clip from my daughter where they post the entire halftime show that the band does. I watched the Georgia Southern USC game, and I've never watched a football game like that where
you watched the halftime show.
We did not care at all about the football. It was
they lost too.
It was pretty close. It was always like, oh, the band, that's her, and then the football would start again. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's been what we thought it would be. I think it's been Major League Baseball in Sacramento, kind of. And I think there's been attendance issues from time to time. And I think there's been good moments. And
well, I was wrong on that part. The attendance. I thought this year would be sold out every game.
Well, aren't they season ticket wise sold out every game technically?
Maybe it's just the resale is everywhere, and they're not filled. But I'm not down on them for their overall attendance because of the size of the park, but the percentage of the days that it's full is pretty low.
Right.
But on the field, I would say yes, they were probably a little better than we thought. I think they've identified some young players that they can definitely build with. But that's the thing. They've done this, this is cycled 20 of that over the last whatever, and they have no problem identifying talent. They have a problem keeping the talent.
That's exactly right. And now we'll see this summer or winter, whatever it is, what they'll do.
Yeah, I hope, look, if this is 3, maybe 4 years here, I hope there's one playoff series.
I do too.
That'd be fun for everybody.
I think that would be. I think that'd be great for, and probably knowing our luck, they'll make the ALCS in the final year they're here.
Yeah.
And they'll go to 7 games, and they'll
Vegas will just love them.
Right. I love Vegas. Nope, no. Good thing we have a minute left because I have an extra one for you.
Okay. What's next?
Safe or out? First off, I don't want to embarrass myself any more than I normally do. Is there a reliever? Is there like a Raleigh Fingers award, like a Cy Young award?
Yeah, the fireman.
Is that the fireman?
Relief award? Or it used to be. Maybe that changed.
I think we need to talk more about the year Aroldis Chapman's having because it's stupid.
He's not a Yankee, so out.
He was a Yankee, Jason, and now he's a Red Sox.
Okay, I've got another category for him. This is not to minimize his year. Okay, I'm going to see if you can get the correlation. Let me see. I don't have more of a Mount Rushmore. I have half of it filled.
Okay.
It's Aroldis Chapman and Patrick Ewing. Do you know my connection?
Greatest players to not really do much in the postseason?
No, that's a good call, but that's not it. It's random. You're gonna like this Mount.
Stat patterns?
Mount Sweaty more. Patrick Ewing was sweaty more than anyone. Chapman, it's like it could be October and it's freezing. He works out and warms up hard, and he comes in. He's just dripping.
I almost wanted to say no Sean Moreno, but those are tears.
I know there's two more.
Mount Sweaty more is a good one.
Yeah, Montez Sweat.
Montez, Keith.
Yes, and then Patrick Ewing. And
Josh
Sweat.
Josh Sweat.
Josh.
He plays for the Cardinals now, but he was on the Eagles.
Mark Cuban.
Noodles. He's a sweaty guy.
All I'm saying is this, dude. According to Bob Nightingale, Aroldis Chapman has retired 50 consecutive batters.
Well, he hasn't faced URI.
That's almost 2 perfect games.
With an asterisk.
Jason, he has an ERA of 0.98. He has a whip of 0.64.
Cy Young?
He's the most unhittable pitcher in the game. And what my favorite part is he also was like 10 years ago, too. And then he got distracted by a bumblebee or something.
And then he went to like 9 teams.
And now he did like the 80s montage and did some karate in the freaking garage. And now he's back. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
We'll take a break. When we come back, let's recap the weekend. Look, we got
loads of NFL.
We got all your NFL. Other things happened. We'll recap those in a quick segment before we get to 3 for Madness in the NFL next.
The Allen Styles Show. The Athletics taking on Minnesota. All I know is that the state fair in Minnesota was so big. All I know is I saw fried butter. Has anybody ever had fried butter?
You've had fried Oreos and Twinkies. That's crazy.
Different. No, that's not different. And it was a Snickers.
That's still crazier than just butter.
No, it's not.
You can listen to the Allen Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When shopping for a new car, what do you want? A great selection? A low monthly payment? More for your trade? At Northern California's best Honda dealer, Stockton Honda, you get it all. Model year-end savings are going on now. Drive away in your favorite Honda. It's savings you just can't say no to. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study, recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
Hey, everybody, it's Kyle Draper for Bell Brothers, the No Surprise Guys. Right now is the perfect time to take advantage of their massive Labor Day savings. Up to $2,500 off select heating and cooling systems. Plus, they'll throw in a free 50-gallon water heater. These deals won't last long, so call Bell Brothers, the No Surprise Guys, or visit them at nosurpriseguys.com.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sacktown Sports.
Welcome back. Safer Madness coming up next. We'll start off with Buffalo and Baltimore. We'll get to the Niners. Wow. The Raiders. What a weekend. What a great weekend for football.
And sometimes, look, I mean, like the Sunday night game we talked all about on Friday, like this is the game of the weekend.
Yes.
And I remember before it started, they gave a great preview and a great hype. And I'm like, what? I mean, there's a chance. Like it's they picked the team 28-10 Buffalo, 28-10 Ravens.
Sure.
It's just not it was like from the get-go, it was great. And like sometimes people, the finish was just good. No. The whole thing was high level and the end was incredible.
Look, recency bias aside, if I had to get somebody into NFL football,
that's the game.
That's a game I would show.
What was the Monday night? Was it like Rams Chiefs? Like 5 years? There was like one that a lot of people were looking forward to, and it ended up being something like this, like 40-something to 40-something.
It was 52-49
Was
something.
it Rams Chiefs?
Yeah, because it was supposed to be in Mexico, and then they had to move it to Los Angeles. And
For like
both
a Monday
teams were
night.
awesome. It was great.
Wait, am I tripping? Who was it that was it? Rams Patriots? What was the Super Bowl that was like 13-10 or something stupid?
I think the Rams Patriots.
Was it Rams Patriots? And it was like 13-9
maybe.
Yeah, something dumb.
Snooze fest.
Yeah, total. See that I would not show that.
Yeah,
I was talking to a British friend about the differences between NFL football and they just don't. You
don't get it.
Not. I mean, obviously they sell out. You know, they
Right.
there's people there. He's just like, yeah, I don't get it. You don't. There's action and then it stops, and then there's some action and then it stops. There's a little bit of action and I know where you're going. There's action and then it stops. And I just, a lot of it's just not action. It just, I can't get into a rhythm and
give them the red zone.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, you got to relax. Come on, soccer. Like, the thing that sucks about soccer, man, you never know when anyone's going to score. You're going to take a lead. Goal. Oh, well, that's the scoring for the day.
By the way, red zone yesterday, almost all of the morning. I didn't watch a lot because I watched the Niner game specifically.
Yeah.
I saw the cutouts.
Yeah.
Was there separate commercials?
The entirety of the commercials for Red Zone yesterday
in the afternoon,
all day, totaled 1 minute.
Oh, yeah. Of away from action.
There was never a point. I don't remember. I had it on all day. I don't remember a point where they were away from the action.
Oh yeah,
because
because they had this smaller screen. Yeah, that was. I can deal with.
Look,
this.
I'm not saying like I want commercials,
right?
But it's
that's
just
fine.
like, oh my god,
yeah.
It's like, dude, relax. Okay, just But unshout out to YouTube TV. Unshout out. Shout out. Because they have this thing called multi-view that you can build, right? I want to watch this game. I want to watch that game.
Build your own?
You can build your own from a selected grid, and that's where I'm going here. So Niners come on.
Perfect.
And I'm going, okay, well, I know what I want to
multi-view. Where do they go?
with.
Top left?
Yes.
Okay.
They always left to right on your radio dial.
Like, do you do 4?
No, I only do 2.
Okay.
Just because I only wanted to do 2 in this case.
Got it.
And yes, they would go top left regardless. In this case, they went on the left. I could have done Niners and U.S. Open, I think, or something.
Yeah.
I could have done Niners, and there was and any other afternoon game. I could have done Niners and I think the Irish Open replay. I don't know. And then there was like Niners and news.
Oh,
you know what I couldn't do? Niners and Red Zone, which is the exact thing
that you want.
I want.
That's perfect.
And everybody would want that your primary game and Red Zone.
Yeah.
So I tweeted, was like, dude, this is diabolical. I can watch the Niners and the Teletubbies, but I can't watch the Niners and Red Zone. They're like, well, are you a Sunday Ticket subscriber? I'm like, no, I pay the 4K or whatever, the sports package, so I can get Red Zone. Well, right now it's only available for Sunday Ticket subscribers because of our data. We don't have enough, whatever, 1 gigawatt thing. Blah, blah. Like, you know what? Get John YouTube on the phone.
Yeah.
Idiots. So
I think it's Yawn
YouTube
uh-huh.
with a wire J.
Yep.
Mr. YouTube TV.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a bummer. Because even locally, it was Niners, like the old basic cable was Niners, Seahawks, but also the Packers Lions was on.
Yeah, that's great.
And I had Red Zone. I mean,
come on, just get it right, stupids.
Yeah.
So Carlos Alcatraz beat the center.
Yeah.
The prison beat the center.
I feel like this is going to be. It was on Wimbledon and Sinner won. Now this is Alcaraz winning. It's
good. We need rivalry.
Yeah, I think we got a pretty good. They're both really good.
Yeah, they're both. Yeah, honestly, they're both super duper good. So it's like I
big
was
ticket in New York too.
Yeah. Well. Oh yeah. I saw Christian Slater there. I did. How great was that?
Name you pulled out.
I mean, there's others too, but anytime I see Christian Slater, I go, oh. Like to me,
you have a soft spot for him.
Here's why.
Soft for Slater.
Yeah, let me try it. Since we're on a sports show, I'll say okay, he's not Bo Jackson. Okay, that's too much. But like Christian Slater, maybe he's like the Brandon Roy of acting. Because Christian Slater came
out hot.
He was the next Jack Nicholson. He was Leo before Leo was Leo. He was the guy. He was presenting Best Picture at the Academy Awards.
Did he have a role that diminished that, or undoing?
I don't know. Like he's in one of my favorite movies of all time, True Romance. He's the whole Gleaming the Cube and
filmed in my high school.
Was it really?
Yeah,
that's a rare reference.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I was not. I'm like, he's not going to mention Gleaming the Cube.
Gleaming the Cube.
He did.
But there was, he had he was an A-lister. And the next thing you know, he's got a 4-episode arc on West Wing as a lieutenant. Like, what? And then, I don't know, when was the last time you saw Christian Slater doing anything? I'm sure he's probably on Rizzoli and Isles or something as an attorney, but I don't know.
Did you see that random, it was a really weird movie with, I always get his Channing Tatum. Blink Twice?
No. Was he in that?
Yeah.
And was it weird?
Yeah. I'm not suggesting you see it. You can, but I'm not. Hey, you got to go see that movie.
I think there's going to be a big Christian Slater comeback someday.
Okay.
I'm waiting. I've been waiting for about 15 years.
In charge.
Good for. So is that like the new? It's like you always look for the rivalries, the Nadal and Federer, Nadal and Djokovic, or whatever.
Yeah, and it seems like a little bit like that one. Like they like each. I mean, it looks like it's very friendly and cordial and respectful, and like hate each other.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Fun. Nah,
even Macaron Connors would go back and forth.
A little edge.
Sac State and UC Davis both lost to FBI. I did not see the Sac State game. I watched the first quarter-ish. I had it on a TV at UC Davis, Washington. The final, I was like, I can't.
Yeah, that was rough.
It was really rough.
Here's the classic example. Who had the worst weekend? So Davis lost 70. What'd you say, Kyle? 10 possessions, 7 touchdowns.
Yes.
It was 70-10.
Davis had 10 points. Washington had 10 touchdowns.
Oof. I mean, look, 10 points.
Washington also had to do the cute thing where they put on the scoreboard, hey, guys, we ran out of fireworks because we scored too many points.
Yeah, well, you know what? Win a national title.
So 70-10. Is that worse?
Okay.
Or the Hornets, who were leading all game against Chubba Purdy, Brock's brother, in Nevada, and had the ball, got a 4th down stop, just over 2 minutes to go, basically a first down away from winning it, Dave. And they threw a pass on 2nd down. Quarterback got hit. Ball pops in the air. Pick 6. Trailing for the first time. So like, oh no, what an awful way to lose. Well, let's get it worse. The Hornets go down the field with, less than 2 minutes to go all the way down. Touchdown. I'm screaming on the radio. Holding on the offense.
No.
Oh, man. Okay. Next play, running back screen. Oh my gosh. Touchdown, Hornets. Holding on the offense.
No.
So they won the game 2 more times, got knocked back, ran on 3rd down, got a little closer, 40-yard field goal for the tie to go to overtime, and the kick was no good. Would you rather get blown out or your heart's ripped out?
I think emotionally, that was far, far, far tougher for Sac State. Emotionally. I think on paper, I mean, they hung with Nevada.
Yeah. They were ahead
more than hung.
Until the last 2.5 minutes.
Well, that second half, I mean, it was 17-13 in the first half. Second half, nothing in the third, not a point. Then the touchdown in the fourth by Nevada. That's it.
Yep.
Wow. That Chubba Purdy. Or is it Chuba?
It's actually Chubba.
Is it Chubba?
You know why?
No.
Or let me see if you can guess his first name. Starts with a P.
Paul
Purdy?
Paul Purdy.
No.
I know the answer because we made fun of him on Alan's show.
Is it a weird name?
No.
Nope.
I mean, it's not super common. You know the name, though.
Pierre.
That's like a good, that you know the name.
Perry? No.
PR.
Prager. Preston.
Preston Purdy. And he's Chubba because he was 38 pounds at a year old.
Oh, he is a Chubba.
Also, we found this out on our show. He is a 6th-year college quarterback.
Good for him.
And Saturday was his first career win as a starter.
Good for him again.
He was one of the few that have ever started at your school, Florida State, as a true freshman. He was at Florida State. He was at Nebraska, and now
I did not remember him at FSU.
It was like one game.
Yeah.
I still should remember him. One last thing.
Yeah.
I think it was before Brock Purdy was in the
maybe
NFL.
that's what. Preston Purdy is better than Chubba Purdy. That's just my opinion.
Maybe he goes back to Preston now that he got a win.
I think he should. Double P.
Yeah, he can really run.
Yeah. Well,
he's got to work on his passing.
He does have to work on his passing. We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. Hey, would you do me a favor when we come back? Would you say, hey, you asked me to remind you about that A's game?
Oh.
I have a question for you that I've been waiting all weekend to ask you.
Okay.
So we will get to football next. Buffalo, Baltimore, and how insane was that? Some milestones yesterday. Monday Night Football tonight. I'll tell you this for the Buffalo fans, until some of them started leaving, the energy in Aramark Stadium was insane. I think a lot of the reason there was that amount of energy was, well, it was opening night. It was Sunday Night Football. Oh, and by the way, I think a lot of them could have used a second opinion on whether or not they should leave early. Can I be honest? I don't know if this makes me bad or not. I love it when people leave early and then their team comes back and wins. Like, I could watch an entire pay-per-view. I would pay $5.99 a month for nothing but videos of fans outside trying to get back in when their team is coming back and they left early. Screw all those fans. Anyways, but American Energy doesn't want you to get screwed. Which is why they want to be your second opinion partner. That's right. Other HVAC companies, they're hiking up the old, prices because it was such a mild summer. They're trying to make it all back on you. And that's not what American Energy does. Give them a chance to show you. Let them come in underneath whatever the bid you already have is, and you're also going to have the trust of working with a company that's got an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. Been serving the greater Sacramento area since 1981. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990. AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy. Making the uncomfortable comfortable. 3 for Madness. A lot of football next.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm meteorologist Kelly Curran in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. Mostly sunny skies this morning with temperatures starting out in the upper 50s but climbing into the low 80s this afternoon. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA app.
It's about time they
fixed that pothole.
Invented better windshield wipers.
Made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
Hey, this is Greg Papa. Are you working through a major insurance claim?
SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to, not what just some adjuster working for an insurance company thinks you should get. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, one of the subplots in September will be whether Jacob Wilson could win the AL batting title. Now, he's been around 10 points behind Aaron Judge in the recent past, but if Judge were to fade and Wilson were to get hot, the A's might have their first batting champion since Jimmy Fox back in 1933.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge.
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Park 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avery. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more this Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Time to check out Capital Casino, conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento.
Your local sports leader in the 916.
KHD1 Sacramento. KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sacktown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Hey, Dave. Remind me about that A's game.
So I'm watching the A's game on Saturday night, and I don't know what, if any, solution there is for this. We've all seen the position players come in and do the position player thing, right? I think it was Nick Kurtz struck out on the slowest pitch ever.
32 mile an hour.
Yeah, it was like
3 of them in a row. He missed all of them.
He was. It was like inside, just whiff-a-rooney.
Like when people go, I could hit that. Well, you and I could, and we may not.
I might be able
we
to,
could.
But yeah, right.
Now I know he can too, but he didn't.
They brought in second baseman Scott Kingery, and
he literally threw 32 miles an hour. There was such an arc to it. It did look like slow pitch off.
It really, really did. Like the ball was going so high that it went out of the camera shot and then came back down. So he goes 2 innings. He didn't walk anyone.
Okay.
12 hits, 8 runs. So, like, on one hand, I'm like, someone on the A's needs to get pegged in the back here. Like, what are you doing? They've obviously waved the white flag. What's the difference between going yard on this guy and stealing second base? And then I go, what are they supposed to do? Strike out and ruin their own stats? It's not their fault. Send in a pitcher, Angel. Like, it's on the Angels. It's not on the A's. So I'm having this internal argument in my head. Nobody wants to see this. Those are janky stats that this isn't about the A's, by the way. This could be any team. Yeah. Those are janky stats they're putting up. Okay, number 1. Number 2, it's janky of the Angels to put in that guy instead of what I understand they want to rest their pitcher.
Yeah.
And then I go, well, okay, well, what about this? In a perfect world, either team after the 7th inning there's the white flag rule.
10-run rule.
Yeah, whatever it may be. It could be whatever. Either team, the losing team has the option after 7 innings to say we will concede. We're way too deep in our bullpen, or for whatever reason, we'll concede. I would rather that happen than this. Mm-hmm. Of course, they can't do that because then. But then I started thinking, hold on, though. Most places stop beer sales after the 7th inning. They're not losing that money. They've already paid the parking. I understand it's probably a money thing, but would there be fan outcry that, hey, we only got 7 innings instead of not? Well, then what's the difference between if you get like you go to a 1-0 pitcher's duel and it's 2 hours, or a 14-12 game and it's 3 hours?
Right.
Who cares about I just know that wasn't cool. I just it kind of pissed me off watching it. I watched the whole thing.
Wow.
And I'm just like, this is dumb. This isn't baseball.
I think they should adopt the cricket rule, which is that if you score enough points, the batting team can just say, we don't think you're going to be able to score more than us, so you come to bat now.
Oh, that's interesting.
They essentially, it's gentlemanly to be like, hey, we're not going to run up the score. We're just going to end our turn at bat, and now you guys get to go. We don't think you're going to score.
Yeah, but what would incentivize a team to do that when another team could just, what if they go on some crazy,
But then would you get the opportunity to get those innings back as a hitter?
Nope. Yeah, that's the risk.
Ooh, yeah,
but in cricket, it's like one team bats and then the other team bats, and that's it. So it's like if your turn comes up and you score, I don't know how cricket works.
I think that's only to please a crowd, I guess,
Maybe,
because at that point, as the team that's got, if I'm the A's and I've got, at that point, I guess it was like a 9-4 lead or 9-1, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I like, why do I want to put stress on my bullpen?
That's right.
I mean, I know we need 6 outs to win, but like,
I think both teams would be perfectly fine with the mercy rule.
Yeah.
I think there's something, but that, whatever that was, that wasn't baseball. All right, 3 for Madness. Question 1.
Question 1, would you sign up for 17 more weeks of matchups between Buffalo and Baltimore?
Safe. Yeah, I would. I mean, my God, that was so fun. And Chris Collinsworth was just full of hyperbole.
He was.
But in a way, it was
right.
Yeah, he was right. It just, and I never, look, Buffalo's got some defensive issues. Baltimore certainly crapped the bed late in the game. Derrick Henry, just look, we've got a lot of numbers to share.
Yeah.
But that was a fun game between two teams that it would not. Right now, I look at last night's game and I go, oh, that might be the 2 best teams in the AFC.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1 week. You don't want to overreact, but it's like we already thought they were. You and I both have them getting there.
Yes.
So in the AFC Championship game, we just had different winners there. And last night doesn't really change any of that for me. I mean, I think over the weekend, I know we'll go over some of this later, but like the Chargers Chiefs might have something to say about it, and a few other teams in the AFC. But you've got 2 dynamic quarterbacks. Why I lean Baltimore a little bit more, honestly, is Derrick Henry, and he was great, but he had a huge fumble. But the amount of things that had to go right for Buffalo, but ironically, it didn't all go right. Like, I mean, they got to that 4th down. You're like, they're in trouble. The play looked dead. Tipped ball for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Then you need to get a 2-point conversion. You don't get it. You're like, well, they just lost. Great comeback, but they lost. They get the ball one more time.
Didn't they miss 3 2-point conversions last night, I think? Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're chasing that, and then they get the field goal. And even at the very end, the field goal at the end, I think they played it right. But like Prater's doing his walk back, getting lined up, I'm like, go. Like I thought, what if they don't get the snap off in time? And it was almost blocked. I mean, oh my gosh, there was just so much going on.
So much drama.
Yeah.
And
then it goes through, and it
was so awesome. Yeah. And then, the guy that was on the couch last week flew in, Wednesday or Thursday, 41-year-old Matt Prater. Who was it? Somebody on the Bills said, I went to the special teams room. I thought we had a new coach. If you know this stat, then fine. If you don't, it's pretty awesome. And I love when it comes up every once in a while. So Derrick Henry is starting his 10th year in the league, most of which he was with the Titans. Derrick Henry he just passed Jim Brown for total yards. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer right now, in my opinion. Disagree?
No.
Oh, okay. He has 11,592 yards and 108 touchdowns. It is almost impossible. I wouldn't say impossible, but it is highly, highly, highly likely that even after this season, well, let me see. Hold on. Nope. Actually, this season, he will almost certainly pass his career high school yards.
What?
He has more yards and touchdowns in high school than he does in his NFL career, Jason.
I did not.
Okay, this is a great stat. So,
are you kidding me?
Dude, it's so ridiculous.
Well, if he was also, I'm sure he wasn't as big, but close to that. Like, who's tackling that in high school?
If you want to have some fun, look at they're on YouTube. I was watching a bunch of them last night. The whole like men amongst it was men. These kids are bouncing off him like pinballs.
I think I told you this. It was 2 summer leagues ago in Vegas. And, you know, we see all the NBA guys all the time. They're all marvels. Derrick Henry was walking around in like the hotel, and I went, "Oh my gosh!" Now there's basketball players are taller than him, but he's still something like 6'3" or 6'4". And you're like at running because you know running back sometimes are like 5'8" and just little tanks, and he is just massive.
He is, and I say this in like the best. He's a bowling ball.
Yeah,
he is a freaking bowling ball. So he has a combined 11,592 NFL rushing yards. By the way, Hall of Fame career.
Mm-hmm.
He had 12,124 rushing yards in high school. In the NFL, he has 108 touchdowns. He had 153 touchdowns in high school. And just to put this in perspective,
so he averaged 40 a year, roughly.
He has 137 games played in the NFL. So 153 touchdowns, 48 games played in high school. So roughly about a little over 3 touchdowns a game. He averaged, right? 51. Yeah. Not only that, they were sharing an anecdote last night, I think it was. When his high school team would have a 21-point lead, the principal had him come off the field later in his high school career because they didn't want to embarrass the other team.
So he had more out there.
A lot more out there. I mean, that's just stupid. That is just silly.
So this was his senior season stats just by themselves. 13 games, 462 rushing attempts for 4,261 yards. He averaged 9.2 yards per carry. He averaged 327 yards on the ground per game.
That's okay.
And had 55 touchdowns.
Oh, my gosh.
In 13 games. For reference, 55 is the most passing touchdowns in NFL history by a quarterback. He had 55 rushing touchdowns in a high school season.
That's
in less games.
That is that's over 4 touchdowns a game. By the way, he also had 8 catches for 62 yards and 0 touchdowns in his entire high school career. Not a receiving. They just didn't mess around. Here you go, dude. We'll get out of the way. Yeah, that's got to be right up there, if not the best high school rushing career of all time. Number 2, please.
Question 2.
More impressive milestone. Nothing's more impressive than what we just read, but more impressive milestone yesterday. Matthew Stafford reaching 60,000 passing yards, or Derrick Henry reaching 107 rushing touchdowns, passing Jim Brown. Not more impressive than his high school stats.
No.
Yeah, at this point, after reading those stats, Derrick Henry's NFL career is kind of a disappointment.
Is he washed?
Is he overrated?
He peaked in high school.
I hate Derrick Henry so much.
Actually, not a first. He's a bust. He was okay at Alabama. He's getting worse.
Bigger NFL bust. Reggie Bush or Derrick Henry?
It's Derrick Henry. Look at the drop off.
It's ridiculous. Terrible year. I am going to say it's Jared Goff is more impressive to me, but there's a very
Jared Goff.
Wait, what?
You mean Stafford?
Oh, Matthew
Same
Stafford.
guy.
Sorry,
They're
basically the same.
You know what I was thinking of? Where's the stat I had? It was about Jared Goff, and anytime I think of him, I think the stat was this. It's like Jared Goff with either Ben Johnson or Sean McVay. He's had 5 offensive coordinators in his career. With Sean McVay and Ben Johnson, he's like really, really awesome.
He's Hall of Fame guy.
Yeah. He's never won a game with any of his other coordinators.
Ooh.
He's and I don't even remember what it was.
Owen Goff.
It's and the whole and Detroit did not look great over the weekend. No, no, they didn't. Honestly, it's I want to say Derrick Henry, but here's the thing, though. Matthew Stafford got most of those yards with Detroit, and not good Detroit teams. He went to Sean McVay and the Rams 5 years ago, so he's got a good 20,000+.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you be complimentary of a guy like Stafford and then make this statement not in a negative, not to rip him, but he'll be in the top 10. He's in the top 10 in passing.
Yes.
He's not a top 10 all-time QB.
He is not.
Yeah.
He is
Where
not.
Henry is going to get to the top 10 in rushing yards, is already here passing Jim Brown for 6th in rushing. I think he's a top 10 running back of all time.
I think he is too. Or
at least it's way more of a debate than Stafford being a top 10 QB.
I think Henry is. And
I mean, you're going to put Brown and Peyton and Sanders and Emmett, maybe I don't know, Falk.
Yeah.
LT. I don't know. I'm sure you can go back.
No, Lawrence Taylor is defense. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see here. Emmett, Peyton.
Yeah.
Sanders. Yeah. And then I'm skipping here. So I feel like those three are top 10.
Yeah, no one's arguing those, I don't think.
So so you got Frank Gore, who's number 3.
Okay.
Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
Curtis Martin. LaDainian Tomlinson. Jerome Bettis. Dickerson and Dorsett. Right now, Derrick Henry is 18th in all-time rushing yards,
but he's going to get to 10 likely.
And if he gets 2,000, if he gets to 2,000 more yards, that would put him at number 9, like 150 yards behind Jerome Bettis. So if he gets 4,000 more yards, that'll put him at 15. That would put him number 4 all time. Like I look, I don't know, injuries and this and that, whatever. I feel like he has at minimum 5,000 yards left in him. Like 3 years at, or even 4. Okay, maybe that 4,000 yards. Let's say at minimum 4,000 yards.
Well, that's going to put him in the top 10 for sure.
That would put him
top 8.
Yeah, that would put him number. It would put him right there with Barry Sanders at number 4, number 5.
And then the touchdowns, he already got to 6 last night. So I don't know where he'll end up there.
But he also, like, this might be sacrilege, but I'd rather have Derrick Henry than Jerome Bettis.
I don't think that's sacrilege.
I love Jerome Bettis.
Yeah.
But I feel like Derrick Henry's a better version of Jerome
I agree.
Bettis. Like, he's a faster, he's way faster than Jerome Bettis was. And maybe not as big, but like, right? Exactly.
I don't want to tackle either one.
No.
But oh man.
No, I do not.
If I
either.
had a choice in their prime, I think I'm going to try to tackle Bettis.
Okay.
I don't want to.
No, so I think you're right. But here's the thing. I think that, I'd have to look. I think Henry is not as big as Bettis. Like
poundage.
But
I think he's
his
more
but
muscular.
his speed combined with how close it makes it's like trying to tackle a missile.
Like, he turns the corner, you and I are out there, it's like I fake the hamstring or
Right,
something. Fake my death. I don't know.
Derrick Henry, he's number 6, as you said, and he's going to pass Walter Payton. He needs 2 touchdowns to pass Payton. He needs 12 to pass Adrian Peterson.
So if he has a good year, he's going to get Peterson.
Yeah, if he has a good year, he's going to get Peterson. And then,
oh yeah, there it is up there.
And then, there you go. And then Marcus Allen.
That might take 2 seasons.
Right. Well, if he passes, Peterson's at 120, Allen's at 123.
Yeah.
Marcus Allen, also Jim Boy's taco eating champion. Funny enough. Thank you. And then, look, here's the thing with Derrick Henry. Could he get, does he have 38 more touchdowns in him? That's a lot.
It is a lot. It's on the right team.
I don't know if he gets to Tomlinson, but I think in the end, he's probably top 5 rushing. And,
shout out to Tomlinson for being that high.
Dude, I was having a conversation with my buddy yesterday. I said, they're not the best. I admit they're not the best. But I think in my generation, in their prime, the most ridiculous in their prime running backs I've ever seen in the pros Tomlinson. In college, Reggie Bush. Like my generation.
Okay. Can I submit Marshall Faulk?
You 100% can.
As almost a combo for both. Reggie Bush would probably take that in college, but Marshall was incredible in college too.
He was insane. And by the way,
Reggie Bush was on the number one team.
I will forever remember. This is one of my earlier sports memories, but this is really dating me. I remember I think it was Emmitt Smith, Eric Dickerson, and it might have been Jim Brown. It was a Sports Center. It was a Sports Center segments. And I remember they were all sitting down separately, but the anchor had them all sit down for the segment, and they were showing the Marshall Faulk high school highlights. And they were just like, oh, this kid's going to be like, all three of them were like, this kid, if he stays healthy, this kid could be the all-time greatest. Like Marshall Faulk actually, that would be interesting to look at Faulk versus Henry in high school. Because I guarantee you Faulk had better receiving numbers. I think Tomlinson was a better running back than Marshall Faulk, and I feel myself choking myself out when I say that because I love Marshall Faulk so much.
Yeah.
But Marshall Faulk was obviously a better receiver and two-way guy. And I would accept an argument, a better overall running back to have. I mean, really took the torch from, people say, oh, Marshall Faulk and that Colts, that really pioneered the two-way. No, that was Roger Craig. That was Roger Craig of the Niners. But took the torch from Roger Craig, who, by the way, is not in the Hall of Fame. Took the torch from him and just ran with it. It was, he was amazing.
Apparently in Marshall Faulk's final 2 high school seasons, he rushed for 1,800 yards and 32 touchdowns, which means he would have needed 3 more seasons to match only Derrick Henry's senior year.
What did he do receiving wise?
Not listed on here.
Yeah, see, that's what I wonder, because I think they used him a lot out of the backfield too.
Also, I know everyone's asking right now, but if you took just Derrick Henry's high school stats by themselves, he would be the 15th all-time leading rusher in NFL history.
That's stupid. That's so stupid. From the 916, if Matthew Stafford wins another Super Bowl, is he a Hall of Famer? He's already a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer right now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think
you don't think so?
Probably not.
Really? Why?
He probably won't get it.
You don't think so?
Oh,
I don't think so. Is Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer?
I think he'll be there.
I think he's close, but he doesn't have a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he's got an MVP.
He does.
MVP, and he's number, 9 in passing?
Yeah, I think so.
Stafford will probably catch him, but.
I mean, Stafford's got 378 passing touchdowns right now, and he's number 10. Matt Ryan, speaking of Matt Ryan, he'll catch Matt Ryan in 3 more. Let's see, he is 28. He's 30 behind Ben Roethlisberger for 8. Depending on what Stafford does.
Those two are just both weird because it's when they changed all the passing rules in the NFL.
Roethlisberger, Marino, and Phillip Rivers are all within 3 touchdowns of each other. So if I have a feeling this Stafford's last year.
It feels like
it's injury-wise, but he's number 10 in touchdowns. And then he is number 10 in yards. And if he throws for 3,000 yards this year, he'll pass Aaron. Well, Aaron Rodgers is 7th, actually, so never mind. But Rodgers will move up.
But will he pass 9 and 8?
So he'll pass Marino. He'll pass Matt Ryan. And he'll probably pass. He needs 3,400 yards passing. He would also pass Phil Rivers.
What's amazing is Marino was number 1. That's how different it is now.
And I would put Marino up against any.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
How many people have passed Marino and you just go, that was the number 1 passer of all time?
Yeah. That's a whole
different game.
And then it's always fun to remember what his, you had Mark Super Duper and Clayton. Mark Clayton. But then the thing that's super fun with Dan Marino is people think that Tom Brady never had a running back. Honestly, there's one running back that Dan Marino had that I remember. And this is, I should remember another one, but he's certainly not the best. Can you remember any of his running backs?
No, now I'm trying to remember.
There's one I remember, and it has nothing to do with his play.
Can you give me initials?
If I do it, we'll give it away.
Okay. Because there are initials, or
because the initials will. If I give you The only way it wouldn't give it away is if I half cheated, and it will make sense.
All right, can you give me something that half cheats?
His initials are KJ. Which, by the way, I'm half cheating.
I don't
know. Okay, here's a hint for you. In addition to being a running back for Dan Marino, up until a couple years ago, he was also the all-time leading scorer in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
It's the only reason I remember.
Do you know
him.
his real name?
Yeah.
His original name?
No.
Yeah.
Do you?
Uh-huh. Sharman Shah.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
I had...
Look that up. See if that's right. Running back at UCLA.
Dan Marino had a running back named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Huh.
That's what we're...
Yeah, he was a running back at UCLA, Sharman Shah.
No. Did he go to UCLA too? Wow.
So he wasn't Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there, but they had two Kareem Abdul-Jabbars.
That's so awesome.
Could have come up with a more creative name.
Because this Kareem was Karim.
Oh.
And then Sharman Shah. Dude, that's so awesome. That is so awesome.
Just because I know people are asking, Dan Marino had only 4 seasons in his career where he had more passing yards than Derrick Henry had rushing yards his senior year of high school.
Does that bother you at all as much as it bothers me?
And he was born, what, in 74?
Yeah.
Why is it bothering you?
Why do I feel like he played in their mid-'80s?
No.
I know.
Yeah.
But like...
As a 12-year-old?
No.
Well, was he? Did he?
It's more like 2000, right?
Wait, did he play with Marino?
Yeah, probably.
This is going to be really funny if he never did.
When did Dan retire? Early 2000s? Well, wait, he was in the class of 83. Yeah, he would have played with him, but not a ton.
Please tell me he played with him. That's just not a Dave stat. 99.
Ooh, that'd be right on the edge.
And he played.
Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar was a rookie in 96.
Oh, okay. He had a couple years.
Yeah, he was a 1,000-yard rusher with 11 touchdowns.
Hey.
And then the following year, 892 yards with 15 touchdowns. It's not Derrick Henry.
No, not even Derrick Henry in high school.
Vikings and Bears. Who you got real quick?
Vikings.
Yeah.
A lot of hype around the Bears, but I'm going to take the Vikings.
I agree.
Don't worry about McCarthy as a starter, but...
Yeah. Agreed. I will take the Bears. Yeah. Ben Johnson. I'm on the Bears hype train, second year in a row. Let's go. We'll take a break. When we come back, the Niners get a clutch divisional win, and boy, was it not easy. We got audio for you next.
Let's go. You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-275-1728. That's 800-275-1728.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our client's portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our number one priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
I really want to get to my Niners here, and we will.
Did they win? Easy. Light work.
Yeah. This guy keeps asking us on the chat. Hey, you got any thoughts on Philly Karen?
That thing really blew up, huh?
Sure did.
Yeah, it'd be better. That's my thoughts. But I mean, like
I don't
blowing her up after that.
I know. She doesn't. It's like the death penalty. Dude.
She had a bad moment, and
and
we saw it publicly. But I'm not seeking her out.
Yeah, exactly. It's I feel like everything that's been done to this point, like okay,
enough.
That's enough.
Yeah,
it's enough. She's
But
always going to be that person.
We don't need a documentary and
no. It's like wild dogs.
Make sure she doesn't work ever.
Yeah,
again.
exactly. Like. Dude, it was dumb. Guess what?
She got a baseball.
Here's the thing.
It worked out for the other family well.
Here's a good rule of thumb, dude. And I know not everybody agrees with this. Unless it's like worth something, like a Barry Bonds, whatever. If you're over 30, 35, give it to a kid.
Yeah.
That's it. Just give it to a kid. You'll never be a meme.
Yeah, sometimes kids need to learn tough lessons. My ball. Yeah, you're right. Give it to a kid. I actually do that when I first sit down. I'm like, do a little quick scout. Like
same thing.
I don't know. I've only caught one foul ball ever, but if I catch one, I'm like,
that's
all
right.
That kid looks like that. Kid's gonna be really happy.
By the way, that kid could also be your own.
Yeah,
like it doesn't have
like
to be
the dad did in this case.
Absolutely. If I'm there and I'm with my kids, I catch a foul ball. I'm giving it to one of them. But if I'm kidless in Seattle and I catch a ball, where's the cutest little kid around? Giving it to them. Where's the kid with his glove that's way too big for him? Here you go, buddy. It's it. It's the same thing that happens when foul balls get hit is the same phenomenon as when, like, if you look at like NBC Sports California when they do the post game out on the concourse.
Yeah.
Like when people get on camera and they see themselves on camera, they lose their minds. Lose their minds. Like, bro,
we see you.
And I'm not saying this is like, I'm not a TV guy. Yeah. Like I'm not saying it's like, oh, media guy. No, just they freak out.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's a foul ball. So it's a $5 ball. I get it, but like, give it to a kid.
And the fans that boo people that drop foul balls.
It's like, well, why don't you try catching it there, Jasper, Fred, Billy? Are there any more Jazz? Is there?
I don't know a Jasper.
Is that short for something? Jasper.
Jasperelli.
Niners, Seattle. And, well, we'll see in a little bit later, but I got a feeling at least someone, if not a couple people, might have had a fun prediction.
Here is Purdy dropping back, looks right, throws. It is a touchdown to George Kittle. Caught it just in the front corner, and the 49ers break through and strike first.
God, I hope that's not hard.
I know Guy Haberman did a great job of that. That was a little.
It's a rough microphone.
Modulated.
Maybe draft a new microphone in next year's draft. It didn't take long.
That was a great opening drive.
It really was.
By the way.
Yeah.
Where that drive started. Wasn't that the one? Yeah, that was the one at the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of my random prediction. I'm like,
dude, I almost called you, dude, because there was a moment right away where he had to get out of the end zone. And I'm watching the game with Melissa and Mason. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah. And Trent Williams, hold, safety, all of the century.
I scared the hell out of them. And I scared Gus off of Melissa. He literally jumped off because I audibly yelled because had that happened.
And it would have been that early in the game.
Yes. Now, for context, Jason predicted that there would be a safety on the Niners as a result of a Trent Williams hold in the end zone.
Yeah, while Purdy was rolling out.
Purdy was rolling out, and it was in the end zone. And
like,
it was
oh,
super
my
cool.
gosh.
And if that had happened, I don't know. I would have run around the house like I just won the world. I would have been so
as
happy.
I told you, my commissioner over my baseball fantasy league, apparently I would have won the league on that. He would have given me the prizes.
I wonder how he passes that by the rest of your.
I don't know, but I
feel like that needs a vote.
I had a paper trail.
You said it on the air.
Yeah.
Didn't take long for the Seahawks. Zach Charbonnet, which is a fine white wine in the summertime. Yeah, he got in the end zone.
First and goal from the 1. Eye backs behind Darnold. Handoff straight ahead. Touchdown! Seahawks! Zach Charbonnet from a yard out.
All right, 7-7. A little back and forth. Let's go to some. Well, let's not go. How about this? How about the big Brock Purdy had some really. He didn't have a perfect game.
No.
But he had some pretty awesome throws.
He did.
This is one of them.
1:44 to go. Fourth quarter. Shotgun. Purdy looking, bump from behind. Now he rolls out. Still has time. Still looking. Now he rolls to his right. He's pursued, and he throws it. Caught it. Todd just got it. And the 49ers take the lead.
That was, I think Guy went on to say, it's not the catch, but what a catch. I mean, seeing it looked like a little bit of a desperate heave to the end zone. And maybe it was, but to not have Kittle and Todd just to make, I mean, that was a great catch.
Okay, first off, by the way, if I'm Guy Haberman, I'm not happy. But I also, I that is terrible. I feel bad for him because he did a great job.
Yeah, it's not the call.
It's not the call. Jesus, guys. Oof. No, you're 100% correct. And look, we're going to have a lot of time to post game this thing here. I have so many questions, dude, about this Niner team. Like, I don't know what Seattle is. You never know after game one.
They're a feisty defense, man. They're aggressive.
That defense could be good.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, it really is about winning. It was great. I don't love the amount of touches for McCaffrey, even though he was good. Purdy, he was really a mix. I would say definitely more of a positive. The one throw in a triple coverage, I don't know what he saw there.
Yeah,
the other pick, I actually thought was more of a better defensive play. But he also had some early connections with Pearsall that looked awesome. But if Kittle's out, I mean, Moody's an issue. It's just good thing they won. I mean, that's a good win on the road, but there are questions.
By the way, to your point, Christian McCaffrey's 31 touches. That's the most since he had 32 in Week 15 in 2022.
And remember, we didn't even know if he's going to play. And then it was like early in the morning, it's like, yeah, it looks like he's going to go. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be a little lighter work than that.
By the way, that was also a win against Seattle as well. So there you go. By the way, Nick Bosa picking up a Darnold fumble here.
Now to 45 seconds, and it's 2nd down and 5 at the 49ers 9. Again, shotgun. Again, Darnold looks. Darnold, the ball came out, and Bosa falls on it. Was that a pass or is it a fumble? Might have been an empty hand, and the ruling is 49ers football.
Bosa time. What did we say? Bosa time. Holy smokes.
Yeah, look. Yeah, the Sky Moore fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Purdy threw 2 picks. Jake Moody missed a
2.
I've had Jake Moody. Like, my whole thing with Jake Moody is, yeah, he was 1 of 3. My whole thing with Jake Moody is like, there is a good kicker in there. He has a leg, but enough's enough, dude.
Yeah, I think they're
going to release him. I think they're going to release him this week.
And if they do, it's not to say that's. I mean, look, the sport is brutal anyway. Yeah. He's had chances, it's not like, hey, he had a bad week. If they don't, I think the leash is we're at the end, right? Like, and he's another missed kick, not even a bad week. Like, he could go 3 for 4, but he can't miss. And that's brutal.
You
but
have to be able to trust.
That's the job, and I don't think they do.
And I don't know.
Do you? As a fan, I don't either.
No, and if he had like a great rest of the year, when you get in the playoffs, it's still in the back of your head.
Absolutely, I'm thinking the exact same thing. Like, he could make all of the rest. They have a great year. They get to the Super Bowl, and they need the game-winning kick. I don't feel great about it.
No, and
that's a bad spot to be in.
The problem here that really honestly pisses me off. This is John Lynch trying to hold on to the fact that he picked the guy in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
He's just being stubborn, dude.
Well, and we see Prater last night off the couch and hit a game winner. I'm not saying there are other kickers. There are. And yeah, I think
Robbie Gould still.
I think you try out more guys this week. If someone has a great week, that's either your kicker or you don't want to carry 2, but hey, you're on standby. The next miss. I mean, is that really feels like all they're waiting for is this next miss to release it?
And that's enough. And by the way, there's I forget who the sideline reporter was, but she pointed out, she's like, there's a lot of consternation on the sideline here after that kick. And when you got players openly like, dude,
they've seen it.
They've seen it. They're done. So at this point now, it's a distraction. I think they're going to ship them, and they should unless they're being stupid and stubborn even more. Ship them this week. We'll take a break. A lot more on the Niners win, but you know what? Raider fan, we will serve you. Coming up next, as predicted on this very show, which, by the way, I should be fair. I thought Seattle was going to win the ball game this weekend, and I was wrong, and I'll hold my hand up there, and I couldn't be happier. But we did predict that the Raiders would beat the Patriots in Foxborough. We've got highlights there next.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9861. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9861. That's 800-575-9861. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A+ Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Part 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Avery. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
That's just all these short breaks.
Oh.
What's going on?
I think Kyle's doing that.
Pick it up, sales. Well, we'll get to the analysis part of the show in the second half. Right now, we're all about that bass, no trouble. And we're all about just playing you some fun. Like this, for example. How about Geno Smith, the newest Raider? The train talker.
Bauer split out wide right. Snap to Geno. Patriots show blitz. Off his back foot. Lobs to the end zone. Open man is Tucker. Underneath it. Caught. Touchdown Raiders. Geno Smith delivers a 26-yard strike. Trey Tucker all alone in the back of the end zone. Hold it in. And the Raiders go right down the field on the opening drive for 6.
Geno Smith yesterday. Well, hold on. Drake. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Drake May ties it up to Demario Douglas.
With May in the gun, left foot forward, takes the snap, drops back, looking left, throws it to the near side, diving catch, touchdown, Patriots.
So we move on. One more highlight for you. How about the first ever touchdown for Ashton Jeanty?
Ashton Jeanty had 50 career rushing touchdowns at Boise State. Is this the time for his first as a Raider? First and goal at the 3, and Geno Smith in the shotgun. Snap, handoff, Jeanty trying to pick his way forward. He's pushed, he gets out of the pile. Touchdown Raiders! Ashton Jeanty, his first career score, and the Raiders capitalize on the pick. They go down for 6.
Raiders would win.
Yes.
20-13.
Nice win.
It was. Look, the Patriots aren't going to be a playoff team this year.
We think they're better.
I agree with you. And anytime you go on the road and you win somebody else's home opener, especially a place as hallowed and full of championships as that place, you're going into Boston, the greater Boston area. You come out with a win. And Geno Smith, what I was going to say, he wasn't perfect, but he's exactly what we were hoping he would be coming in. I saw somebody online the other day or yesterday call him the most ethical quarterback in the league. And what they meant by that was it showed his spray chart for his completions. They're just all over the left, middle, right, just all over and almost a completely even disbursement. And some of those passes were just dead on perfect. And when you look at and again, no disrespect to Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell, they're just not NFL quarterbacks. And we said that last year. Geno Smith is an NFL quarterback. He's a wonderful story. But he is a true blue NFL quarterback. And I think Raider fans are really going to see what an amazing difference that makes, not just for the win-loss record, but also all of a sudden, all these receivers are going to be having career years now.
Yeah, and we always talk about the coach-quarterback combo. I think Pete Carroll's the right fit, so I like that to go with him. To have competency at the QB position, you've added talent in other skill positions. Look, we're not talking about them being a playoff team, but you don't know. You just get it started. I love this tweet that was yesterday from Bill Barnwell that I saved, so I wanted to read it again. But he's like, this was before kickoff yesterday. He said, week 1 matters, but let's remember last year. And he said the Commanders lost by 17. The defending NFC champion 49ers dropped 32 on that Jets defense. The Saints were the league's best offense, and the Patriots won. And then you go through the rest of the year, and it's all different. But it is only 1 week would be the statement. But you'd rather start 1-0. And I thought the Raiders, again, there's room for improvement. That's not the best team in the league that they play, but you did go on the road. They don't need to apologize for any of that. And it's better than starting 0-1, the obvious statement. And you build confidence when you win. So I liked what they did yesterday.
Here's Pete Carroll.
PDC?
On Geno Smith.
For him to complete over 70% of his passes again, I mean, he's been doing this now. That Geno had a regular game today. I don't think it was a big statement game or anything like that. I just think it was what he does, and we'll do better than that. He's got him to do better than that. We got rushed a little bit today a couple times, and that really kind of changed his opportunities to have even a bigger day.
It's an interesting situation for the Raiders this year because they don't play. They get an extra day. And then Monday night, their home opener against the Chargers, who looked really good against the Chiefs. Then they turn around on a short week and they go at Washington. That is a tough couple of games. Then they come back home and they play the Bears. I don't know.
Yeah.
I truly don't know what that's going to look like. That could be, hey, win for the Raiders. What if the Bears and Ben Johnson have figured it out? There's certainly a lot of offensive talent on that team. And if Ben Johnson's able to do a little bit of what he did against the Lions, they're going to be at least offensively, they're going to be a handful for a lot of people. The Bears are. Then they go at Indy. Well, you think that's but God, what Indy did to Miami, I think part of that's just Miami's this bad.
Yeah.
And then they come home against Tennessee, and then they go at Kansas City before the bye. It's a weird, I would just say to Raider fan, just stick with your team, dude. There's going to probably be more downs than ups before this bye week. But then afterwards, home Jacksonville, at Denver, home Dallas, home Cleveland, at Chargers, home Denver, at Philly, at Houston, home New York, home Kansas City. I would say that's maybe arguably a little bit easier, but look, just win the games you're supposed to win. And they did that. They did that yesterday.
Yeah. And I just, it is a world of difference having Geno Smith there.
Yes.
It really is. Just feels better about it. Feel like he's just more confident. He looks so comfortable. He did spread the ball around like you mentioned earlier. And just, I just think they're in such a better spot right now.
I think so too. I think they're in a better spot in every way, shape, and form, attitude wise. And I don't want to get too carried away. Like we said, there's going to be some bumps in the road, but you can see between Bowers, who from what we understand is just fine. They're people worried about him in the fourth quarter. Everything we've heard is he'll be fine. Michael Mayer got his. Jacoby Myers had 8 catches and did what he does. And the line did a good enough job. Well, look, I'm pausing there because Geno Smith was sacked 4 times. Is it possible to let your quarterback get sacked 4 times and it still not be a complete embarrassment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That being said, rushing wise, it was, look, the Patriots have a nice little front there too. 56 yards on the ground and having your quarterback sacked 4 times isn't exactly pushing the other team all over the field. But I think New England's a little bit better defensively, at least to rush against than a lot of people would give them credit for.
Well, and maybe the other part here too is I think in recent years they haven't totally flourished on offense, but the Raiders defense has hurt them.
Yes.
Holding a team at home to 13. Again, we're not talking about the best offense in the league, but that's another way you can win a game is having a good defense. And I think the Raiders defense for the debut did a nice job.
There were a lot of crazy games there yesterday, many of which we're going to get to.
Yeah.
One that I don't see on the list, but we probably should. Look, just because it was on Red Zone is the only reason. That's one of the reasons I love Red Zone, because I wouldn't have paid any attention to this game. But Cincinnati and Cleveland was it's just a goofy game, dude.
I know when you get to divisions, especially to open up the season, so you have basically all of offseason to prepare for a team that you know very, very well. And I think that's why we saw a great one with Atlanta and Tampa. That Cleveland, and I don't know if it was a great game, but it was an exciting finish. Yeah, they just know each other so well.
The back and forth. Cleveland had absolutely had a chance to win it late in the fourth. And their new rookie kicker had a fine enough game, steps up for the potential game winner.
36-yard field goal try. Bojorquez kneels at the 26, waiting for the snap from Sunahara. Here it is. Hold down, kick up to the uprights, and no good. No good. With 2:32 to go. Andre Schmidt missed the kick. He missed it wide right.
I'll tell you one reason he missed it, and I could have told them this in their draft room. He's not going to be a good NFL kicker.
Because the spelling of his last name?
It's ridiculous. Like, come on, dude.
Like, that's Schmidt?
That is not Schmidt.
Smizit.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Is it like SMYZT or something?
SMYZT is a really good guess.
I'm like, they forgot some vowels.
That is definitely one of those times where it's like, A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y.
Yeah.
S-Z-M-Y-T, which I think is Czech. I'm guessing it's Czechoslovakia in that area. That's Schmidt. Dude, do you think...
That's what they said when he missed the kick.
So he's... Do you think... I don't know how old he is. Let's say he's 24. There's probably like a running joke within the Schmidt family. He goes, like, whether it's at school, wherever, he goes, hey, I'll tell you guys what. I got a $20 bill in my pocket. Nobody's ever been able to spell my last name right. And I'll actually give you 2 hints. It's not the traditional way, and there's no D in it either. Hello. Do you think anyone has ever spelled his name correctly on the first try?
No.
No chance.
No. Say it again. I even thought I had it right, and I didn't.
Okay. You try again.
Well, it was different what you said, so I'm assuming what you said was right.
Yeah, I'm reading it off the page.
SZMYT.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think I said SMYZT. I don't know. I remember seeing it on the back of his jersey. I went, wait, what is that?
It's the correct pronunciation is Sismet.
Yeah.
Which is isn't that what Mark used to say?
It's in English, it's wide right.
Schmidt, my butt. We'll take a break when we come back. The rest of the NFL Week 1 action. I got some fun stats for you, Jason. Are you ready for some? You want some fun stats?
I like fun stats.
All right, we'll take a break. Yeah, they're really good too.
Okay,
I'm not full of Schmidt here. I promise. We'll be right back after this.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Big year. I'm starting middle school.
Welcome to the jungle, Missy.
Best part? My parents promised me a new laptop.
Perfect for homework, essays, and drudgery.
So we went to Staples. They had all the latest tech, and laptops were up to 40% off.
Woo! Another back-to-school budget saved by Staples Easy Button.
Mom high-fived the cashier. So embarrassing.
Staples.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. Ins 9/13. Select models only.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer. You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
What is your next success story? At University of Maryland Global Campus, you can succeed again with more than 135 affordable online degrees and certificates to help you move your career forward. From cybersecurity and AI to healthcare and MBA, our programs help you build critical thinking, leadership, and communication skills that set you apart in today's job market. Designed for working adults focused on the future. Classes start September 17th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Some things can steal your sunshine.
I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more. I just took a COVID test. Ugh. Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contract. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone. And then boom,
with Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
You know who's having a really, really bad couple of weeks? Who's that? Ryan Clark. In the last 2 weeks, he has said that Chris Brown is more popular than Michael Jackson was.
Oh, isn't it also more talented?
Yeah. He said that he doesn't believe, what was it? Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and I want to say somebody else were generational talents, which we talked about the nuance there. There is nuance. But then I think it was Friday. God, I forget the reporter he was talking to.
Peter Schrager.
Thank you. And I love Peter Schrager. And they're having a debate, and he says something like, well, that's the non-player in you. Which I don't know. Maybe if it had come, I'm already kind of lit up about Ryan Clark. But then it's just so dismissive and lame. And it's like, it would be like, and I by the way, I don't know this. Let me check Ryan Clark here. And I've always liked Ryan Clark.
Yeah, me too.
And I want to grab him, not physically because he'd kill me, and be like, how did you, like, what happened? What happened to you? Excuse me, that was gross. Here's what that would be the equivalent to. I can't find here if he graduated. Let's say Ryan Clark left LSU as a junior. And then Peter Schrager was like, well, that's the non-college graduate in you.
Yeah, I studied communications,
right.
And
yes.
You can't really make this comment because, and it's like, okay.
And I love what Kyle Brandt did, was he was on Sunday on one of the shows. And he was like, and shout out to all my non-players out there. We see you on our sets. We see you here. Like, it's just a full bore shot at Ryan Clark. And Ryan Clark, someone's got to get a hold of the dude and just be like, look, dude, you seem like you're a good guy. Mm-hmm. And he had that whole thing with Robert Griffin III that I'm not going to touch, but he had that whole thing with, I'm not getting into that, obviously, but he had the whole thing with Robert Griffin III that, and I don't think he looked good there. Mm-hmm. Someone needs to sit him down. Just be like, Ryan, you're a smart dude and you're talented and you're likable. But did your agent pull you aside or something and say, you have to be, don't go Skip Bayless on us, dude. You don't need to do that. And I saw over the weekend, and I don't know, this is one of those things where I don't know, Jason, if I speak for me and a couple of other folks, or if this is a real actual thing. But the way a lot of this coverage is going right now, where it's just like, oh, look at the thing. It was the Friday night game.
Oh, the YouTube game. Chargers Chiefs?
Dude, this is probably hold on before I start. Did you watch the Friday night game, Kyle?
I did.
What'd you think?
It was fine.
Yeah.
I think they should have muted the PA announcer talking in Spanish over the broadcasters, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Well, weird.
Oh, this is interesting for me.
I also didn't know the YouTubers all that much.
Okay, we'll get back to that. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, for me, I am like when you're asking, I feel like there's a reason behind it.
There
just
is.
Reading you, I watched the game. We was in Reno for Sac State football. I watched it in the hotel sports bar, but I didn't hear it. So there was 18 games going on, but I watched the whole game.
Yes,
I didn't hear one. Just watched it. So I heard Charger fans, people betting on the game, I'm sure, around me, but just viewed it. I did not hear it.
It was, to be clear, it was a YouTube,
which I think was Rich Eisen.
No, it was Rich Eisen.
Kurt
Warner. Yes.
Okay, but I didn't hear one word of it.
The same people who do the London games.
Eisen and Warner were great, but they're trying to.
They weren't great.
No, they were great. They
okay.
were great, but they were trying to mix in these YouTubers, and I get the business. I get it. Those the guys they had on who I was not familiar with, millions of followers. It's on YouTube. They're trying to do something different. They're trying to push the influencers on the dude. I'm just sitting there going, this is actually embarrassing.
What were they doing? Like game breakdown?
Just like they'd have a guy on the side. What was his name? It was like Rich Eisen be like, let's go to Slappy.
Destroying.
Thank you.
I think he's the guy who does the kicks on YouTube. Like he makes like 70-yard field goals and like kicking trick shots and stuff.
I don't remember now. Did they do like, hey, here's who these guys are and what they're famous for?
No, they just assume you know.
They just assume you know.
Yeah, which like for Mr. Beast, it's like, okay, everyone knows that.
Everyone knows Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
And by the way, do you know Mr. Beast?
I don't know.
He's Mr. Like this is the guy that does. Go ahead.
He got the Chargers lady, the one who was like crazy. He got her and some Chiefs fan and shot one of them out of a cannon.
Oh, yeah, I know Mr. Beast.
So the one thing they did that I kind of enjoyed, I don't know who the girl was, but they had her doing kicking lessons and catching with Dicker the Kicker, and was it just
pre-tape stuff?
Yeah, it was like some pre-tape stuff where she was trying. Oh no, it wasn't Justin Herbert. It was one of the receivers. I forget who, but she was like catching footballs out of a jugs machine. It like here's 5 miles an hour, here's 10, here's 15, here's 20. I always like seeing like normal Joes or Janes trying to do NFL stuff. That was fun. Anyways, it's like they're just forcing it,
trying too hard,
and you're seeing a lot of that. And Jason, again, I don't know if this is an age thing. I don't know what it is, but I saw a little clip over the weekend and I went, you know what? I would pay. Give me a $4.99 a month channel with nothing but this stuff, and I will watch it all.
We're going to have an under concept.
Derek Carr.
No, we got an under up here. We're going to motion lad down, and look at our board. What is happening? Brandon Marshall, can we get some help here? I'm just going to tell you, we're going to have an under out here.
Derek Carr is on a giant telestrator, and he's working the telestrator with his hands. It's one of those where you can make the yellow lines and stuff, right? Again, this is just little stuff I pick up on. Can we give the guy a freaking clicker in his left hand so he can pause? He's having to go and touch the pause and play button on the screen. I don't know why it drives me nuts. This is probably a $500,000 monitor they're using, and the guy has to physically go to press pause and play.
Motion lad down. He's going to run a corner route. We got an out route right here. So we got a true top-down throw. Why I love this throw and why I love this play is these defensive linemen aren't coming to pull your flag. They're not going to Gruden. They're going to Gruden. I can't help myself.
Listen, before you go forward, are you telling me these plays that you're about to show us is going to convince us that he's the guy?
100%. I'm just going to show you. This is what I think Justin Herbert is when he's at his best. And look, like I said, these guys aren't coming to pull your flag.
Also, don't need the music.
Yeah, a little much.
Two-hand touch it. They're coming with bad intentions, man.
That was a Gruden.
So watch this. I'm gonna hit this play right here. We're gonna motion lad down. This is at the end of the game. Now I'm gonna pause it right here. How would you like this pass rusher to hit you in the chin when the game's on the line? Watch this throw that he makes to lad in stride, on time, for an explosive gain to put his team in position to win this football game. Absolutely beautiful. That's why.
Okay. There's another 2 minutes of this clip. I could play the whole thing.
Drop the music.
drop the music, give the man a clicker. That's Derek Carr. I don't know. This is his debut, right?
It has to be. I
mean,
mean,
he was playing last year.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this. And I'm okay. First off, not really that surprising when you think about it and you've seen him and watch. Derek Carr is, I'm telling you right now, he is a star. He is 100% a natural at this. And that's his debut.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good-looking guy. He's tremendously eloquent, and his ability to break. I've said this many times. I am obsessed with, I've still got to do this thing with Sean Salisbury we've been talking about for 10 years. I'm obsessed with the fact that the NFL is by far the most popular sport in America. It's not close. And I am convinced, myself included, I'm not talking down to anybody. I'm raising my hand. 90 to 95% of people that watch NFL football games have a rudimentary understanding of the verbiage and a lot of the ways plays are called and laid out. I think if we went out on the street right now and said, hey, who's a diehard NFL fan? And we brought 100 NFL fans and we put them in the listener lounge with some biscuits and gravy, of course. And we sat them down and we had like one of them old school, like overhead projectors, like in school. And we gave them certain tests. We gave them all a test, like an SAT style test, right? But it's not multiple choice. And you were like, okay. Everything from in 3 sentences or less, explain the basics of what a cover 2 is. What is a bear? What's a 45? What's the Mike? What's the Sam? Like, and these are, by the way, I'm not saying anything, here's a play for you. X, Y, double J, Y, banana, derpy, derp, derp, right? Like, what is it? I am convinced that 90 to 95% of diehard NFL fans would not be able to pass a basic. I'm not talking about what's a fumble. I'm talking about a basic playbook terminology test. So when I see guys like Derek Carr, Emmanuel Lacho is really good at it too. Joe Theismann is really good at it. We used to have him come on and do this. When I see guys like Derek Carr breaking stuff down, he was doing a very good under pressure Justin Herbert pass to Ladd McConkey for a first down out of bounds to help them win the game. But when you go into the depth of what that is, how that happened, how he recognized the defense, what he did, what the defense didn't do, I'm just like, that's the coverage I want.
Yeah.
I understand that during a game, what a catch by McConkey, and then maybe a little bit of a replay is going to be the max analysis. But pregame, postgame, halftime, if I'm watching, like I'm looking at First Take right now, and what is Stephen A? Stephen A's yelling about Dan Orlovsky missing First Take segment, and Cam Newton's wearing a top hat.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Right.
I want to see Derek Carr there.
Breaking down successful plays or unsuccessful ones.
Hey, you know what? Here's what happened last night in the Bills-Ravens game. And in the first half, the Ravens couldn't be stopped. In the second half, the Ravens were terrible offensively. Take away the Derrick Henry fumble. Here's what the Bills did differently in the second half to stifle them. B, here's what the Ravens didn't do in the second half to stifle themselves, or see a combination of both.
Yeah.
Tell me why this happened outside of, the Bills didn't eat the Mario star and get invincible. Something happened. And of course we can tell watching and we have our own opinions.
Right.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah. I remember one time, this would be a couple years ago when Troy Taylor was at Sac State and do my weekly interview with him for the pregame or whatever, something with him. And I remember after Mike's off or quarters off, and I said something about one of the plays. I go, man, that was such a great play. He goes, oh, you want to know why it worked? And I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
And then he went to the board and started drawing it. And he goes like, so that was the read. But if, the safety hedged and the linebacker went here, then he kind of asked me, he's like, then where's the throw go? I'm like,
he's Gruden camping you? That is awesome.
He's like, no, the check down's over here on the opposite side because they put, and he starts saying, and I've been in football forever, but I'm like, it's gone. Like,
absolutely.
He's like, and feel like I know it, but I'm just going, my goodness. He's like, yeah, because he hedged over here and this curl here. So it's really a zone read because this guy did this. And if linebacker's over there, then you got to look the other. It's the third progression. I'm like, and this is all done in like a second and a half. He's like, yes.
Yes.
I'm like, well, you make it sound easy.
That's right.
Why don't they all do that?
They don't. And that's the thing, dude, is like the NFL is so popular, but at the same time, I think there are a lot of, I won't say most, I won't put a number on. There's a lot of people out there that are like, okay, 95% of football is big, dumb, strong guys crashing into each other and trying to push a ball forward. Like I had one guy once say, it's like modern day gladiators. There's no strategy or skill. It's you just smash into each other and move the football. Dude, it's not. Take all the strategy involved in basketball and baseball combined times 10. Anyone who says that has never flipped through an NFL playbook or a college play, hell, a high school playbook before. If you played the game, and when I say at a high level, on high school and beyond, let's say, you're going to have everywhere from a rudimentary to an expert understanding of that. But I swear to God, I think most people, and again, me included, I think most people watch NFL games and we know what we know.
Yeah.
And we know what we don't, we don't know, but you just kind of push the don't know out of your head.
Yeah. And then you leave it to whatever happens, the ability to truly have everybody in the public, everybody in the stands, everybody in media second guess what you do.
Yeah.
So last night, for example, and I already saw it on First Take, was one of their questions, which is a fair question to ask.
Sure.
But let's go back to the Sunday night game. Buffalo, Baltimore, great game. Basically, when Buffalo didn't get the 2-point conversion, you do feel like the game is over. But they have their timeouts and so on and so forth. Baltimore pushes it enough, and they get to that spot where, what was it, like 4th and 2 or 3?
Yeah.
And like they're like, well, they're going to give them some time back. And I think Collinsworth even said, he goes, or do you go for this? And in my mind, I'm like, oh, you can't go for that. I'm like, well, they punted.
Yeah.
But the question on First Take was, did Baltimore make a mistake by not going for it? I'm like, I think the majority of the people would punt.
Yes.
If you go for it and get it, it's brilliant.
Right.
You're aggressive.
But if you don't,
you get killed. And so it's kind of, I think play calling is one of the most difficult things to do because obviously whenever you make a decision to make a play, you think it's going to work.
Yes.
You maybe have to factor all the risks in.
Sure.
I'm going to go back to the Sac State game. The coach Marion was very much critiqued for throwing on a play where if you run, you get to the 2-minute warning, 2-minute timeout, then maybe you run another play, punt, and you have a chance to win. Right. He threw. He was aggressive. Quarterback got hit, pick 6. It looks terrible.
Right.
You convert that, the game's over.
Yes.
He didn't. Last night, you convert the 4th down risky play. Probably the game is over.
Yes.
You don't. You get killed. Like, how do you win in that?
You execute, and that's it. That's the only way you win. Is you're.
But like dumb call,
right.
Risky call. Like the Hornets. Another example of the game. 4th down from their end zone. Snap to the punter. He's rolling out. Oh, I'm just going to run. It was like 4th and 11. He ran from the end zone. He got it. He better have gotten it.
What
a call.
Right.
Is it?
Right. Is it?
It worked.
It's what is that? History is written by the victors.
Right.
If it works, what a guts. He saw something there. If it doesn't work, what a moron.
Right. And it's like that fragile. Yeah. It doesn't mean you have the wrong ideas, the wrong principles.
Sure.
That back to your point, it's not just pushing. It's not gladiator. You need 11 players to be on the same page and it all work. And oh, by the way, you got 11 people on the other side trying to stop you.
That's right. Easy to say when you're not the one with the headset on a clipboard. But by the way, I've got to throw a yellow flag on Kyle.
For?
Oh, man. Kyle has upset the chat.
Oh, what'd he do?
Yeah. What would be the sign?
What's the penalty?
I'm going to need your help.
Okay.
Give me context. We have a personal foul.
Ooh.
We have an incorrect language on the offense.
Oh, man. That's at least 15
I
yards.
think at least
Loss
15 yards. Kyle?
I know what I did.
You know what you did, didn't
you? Explain to the audience.
Yeah, go ahead.
So earlier in the segment, I mentioned that the Rich Eisen and Kurt Warner broadcast is going, and too loud on YouTube, you hear the PA announcer at the stadium talking in Spanish, but it was actually Portuguese.
Got it, Brazil.
It was the PA announcer talking. Yes. It's like Rich Eisen and Kurt Warner giving analysis, and it's like segundo down.
Right, and you're well. Look, they're cousins. I get it, but like, yes,
Brazil is very distinctive.
Would you like to take this moment to apologize to the entire country of Brazil?
No, thank you.
Okay, all right. Wow, he is Wow,
the feud between Kyle and Brazil is on.
We have started on Monday, September 8th. Kyle is pissed off the entire country of Brazil.
So,
you're not
welcome
welcome
for you.
Anymore, by the way.
I didn't want to go there anyways.
Does this help or hurt our Brazil ratings?
I'd like to say it hurts it, but you know what? They're just going to hate listen.
Yeah.
They're going to hate listen.
Thank you, Kyle.
Now, yeah.
Well, if they want to hate listen more, they should come find me on the Alan Styles show and leave rude comments in
Wait, yeah, guess what? Wait till I'm telling you right now.
You said it on this show.
I know. I have Anderson Silva's phone number. I'll call it.
The roundhouse.
Teep kick. Yes, it's Portugal. And by the way, I'm gonna stand with. I should have known. I should have said something.
I didn't catch it.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah. I did know, but I didn't catch it.
Yes, that 3-second offhand comment. That was not even the point we were making. Now that we're here, also, the other funny thing was Roger Goodell was sitting in the booth with some YouTuber. I'm like, $1 million. He has no idea who this person is.
Zero idea. What was the bit where they had him like sign this guy? Was it Mr. Beast and Roger Goodell where he had like Goodell was putting stickers up on a board or something? And I just
is he self-glossed, Mr. Beast?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's his name. His he gave himself his name. There's like I show speed,
which people just call speed now.
Kai Cenat.
Kai Cenat, yeah.
Okay.
That's a YouTuber. Let's see if that's his real name.
Do you know these people?
Okay. I mean, I've seen like
you're saying it with confidence.
Yeah.
Kai Cenat is his real name.
Yeah. There's well, the Pioneer Woman also has a TV show on the Food Network. I wouldn't call her a YouTuber. Oh, aren't Dude Perfect YouTubers technically, right?
Yeah. But
those guys.
They're kind of
Bryson DeChambeau, YouTuber, who happens to also be a good PGA golfer.
God, Kai Cenat's younger than me. That's crazy.
These guys are no. And hey, why don't you? Hey, see if you can find what Kai Cenat made last year.
I'm guessing it's going to be 8 figures.
Counting the cents, or is it 10?
These guys make bank, dude.
According to Forbes, his net worth is approximately $35 million.
I'm not paying his salary.
So it's like on one hand, I go, I don't, I'm not making fun of the YouTubers because hey, they know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
How much did Mr. Beast make last year, by the way?
He had a big deal with Amazon, so I'm sure it's a lot.
Anyway,
so his is weird because he gives all his money away.
Which does he give it all away?
All of it?
Doesn't he give it all away? Yeah,
he wants to give it all away before he dies. That's his whole thing.
So do I. All right,
it's got a long way to go.
A little short time to get there. Almost lost the. Had an interesting moment, as I'm sure many others did. When I almost lost my knockout.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know if you got in.
Ooh,
let's hear the highlight.
I got in. Here they are.
The handoff. This is J.K. Dobbins. Nice patient run there. Dobbins bursts through to the 10, the 5. High steps into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins, his first touchdown as a Bronco. It's a run of 19 yards.
Yeah. Easy win.
Easy win. That made it 20-12. It was 13-12.
12? Who scores 12?
The Titans.
I remember.
36-3. You do.
I didn't watch a second of that game, and I feel like I missed nothing.
You didn't. Yeah, you really didn't.
That is a classic, like, fourth game in the afternoon red zone block. Like, anytime there's Broncos, Raiders, Cardinals, that's like a classic fourth game no one cares about on the afternoon.
Well, I'll tell you what was actually an interesting game to watch. Jets Steelers was. That was good drama. Game. Aaron Rodgers still has an arm.
Play action pass. Rodgers rolling. He fires underneath. Wide open is Skoranek, and Ben Skoranek is in for the score. Rodgers to Skoranek, opening drive, touchdown. The Steelers did not have a single opening drive touchdown last year. Not
one.
Did you see that?
Not.
It just the whole thing was shut down. What'd you do that for? It's Football Monday.
Yeah, come on.
It's a big freaking day, Dingles. So anyways, there's a theme here because you said who, right? This is Aaron Rodgers has been good at this his entire career. That was touchdown 1. Here's touchdown 2.
Freiermuth to the right. Now Smith in motion. He's going to get the pitch. He is going to try to, on the jet sweep, get to the end zone, lunges forward. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Geno Smith.
Okay. We know who Geno Smith is.
Yeah.
I mean, we know who these guys are.
But that was like a toss, sweep, and around. That was a funny play.
Here's another.
Rodgers under center. Play action pass. Looking, rolls out wide open is Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. He trots into the end zone with no defenders in sight.
How about one more time here?
Rodgers under center. Play action pass. Rolling to his right. Fires off the back foot. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. The play action pass. He gets Austin in the right portion of the end zone for the touchdown pass. 4th of the day for Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers basically threw a touchdown every 7.5 times he threw the ball yesterday. 22 of 30 for 244, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. His rating was 136.7. And as we go to break, one thing I think Aaron Rodgers could do better at is letting people know what he actually thinks.
You spoke about the meeting with Aaron Glenn on McAfee a few months ago. Beating him, is there significance in that since he basically told you to your face that he didn't think you were right for that team?
Yes, that's what he did.
So there's significance in beating him for you?
I was happy to beat everybody associated with the Jets.
Really?
I don't agree with a lot of what Aaron Rodgers says and does, but I will always give him credit for not giving a you-know-what.
Yeah.
People get mad that everything's a soundbite. That's not the case. Dude's really happy to go beat. And by the way, if that continues for the Steelers with that defense, we may be looking at the team that nobody, like, I don't want to get crazy. It's the Jets and Steelers. But the Steelers are one of those teams I'm looking at where you go, okay, if Aaron Rodgers can have one of these years and you combine him with TJ Watt and friends,
right,
that could be a team that nobody was talking about in the AFC. It's all Kansas City. It's all Baltimore. It's all Buffalo. Maybe the Chargers. Here comes Mongo. So we'll take a break. When we come back, 4 down territory, best weeks and worst weeks, teams and individuals. We'll do that next.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm meteorologist Kelly Curran in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. Mostly sunny skies this morning with temperatures starting out in the upper 50s, but climbing into the low 80s this afternoon. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA app.
It's about time they
fixed that pothole.
Invented better windshield wipers.
Made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road. At the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do?
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. This National Recovery Month, start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip, if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Fall is coming, and Sacramento Rivercats baseball has you covered. On Friday, September 19th, the first 2,500 fans at Sutter Health Park will score a free San Francisco Giants puffer vest, your last chance at a giveaway this season. Grab your tickets at rivercats.com.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's Trex.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Hi, Sacramento. It's the No Surprise guys at Bell Brothers Plumbing. Need a water heater or plumbing repair? Call Bell Brothers. Clogged drain? We'll clear it for $67. Plus a free camera inspection, a $250 value. We're fast, on time, and the price we quote is the price you pay. No surprises. Plus, we'll check your plumbing for free. Call Bell Brothers or book at thenosurpriseguys.com.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Park 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Avery Anna. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPfest.com.
Go on a culinary adventure at one of Europe's biggest food events coming to the Americas, Terra Madre. Discover more flavors to savor, more ideas to chew on, more voices shaping the future of food. Join chefs Alice Waters, Sean Sherman, and Jeremiah Tower for tastings, pop-ups, food demos, and panels, all celebrating good, clean, and fair food for all. Terra Madre Americas, September 26th through 28th in Sacramento. Savor the journey. Visit TerraMadreUSA.com for more details. Terra Madre Americas is supported by Sacramento International Airport and brought to you by Slow Food and Visit Sacramento.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
One 809-211-40. I was trying to hit the post. It's the instrumental. You can't go wrong with Huey Lewis.
No.
Or the news.
Well, the news sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
You've seen the news lately?
We've seen Bum, bum. Do you believe in love? I do.
Yeah.
We're not really doing like 37-year-old pop stars anymore, are we? Huey Lewis was kind of old when he was popular.
I mean, we should normalize doing 37-year-old pop star. Wait. Hello. Steven, were you singing along? Steven.
You bet your sweet rears I was.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that you didn't get me on while I was singing, because, boy, that would have been embarrassing.
I think we got the tail end of you singing.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah,
we felt it.
Yeah, that's all right. I hear you guys sing a lot, so I'm pretty sure I'd be like on par with the same level of embarrassment. You know what I mean?
Normalized singing.
I love you guys.
We're songbirds.
Exactly. What's going on, Pallywog?
Dude, those Derrick Henry stats are absolutely just mind-boggling, and I've been telling all my coworkers all morning, like, dude, have you heard these stats, dude, that he has more? It's just 4 years versus 10 years. He has more yards in high school than he does in the pros.
We made those up.
Like, that is 4,200 yards, 55 touchdowns his senior year. That's just mind-boggling.
And
dude.
the fact that
mind-boggling.
his principal pulled him off if they had a 21.
Correct.
And his principal would not let him play if they were up 21 or more.
Oh my goodness, dude! Like, nah, just put your foot on the throat and let the man eat. You know, like just end it, dude.
There's a lot there.
So the whole reason why I called is because you guys were talking about the Titans, and then J. Ross, you are a gentleman and a scholar. You just come in just so casually and just be like, oh yeah, I remember.
Glad you picked it up. I'm narrowcasting for one.
Nobody picked it up. Nobody picked it up. They just gloss right over it.
I want to say I picked it up.
Just casual J. Ross.
I picked it up. I
just ignored it.
I didn't ignore it. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, You hand the ball to the ref sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't spike it. It was so good.
He gave you the oop though, and you missed the dunk.
I missed the alley.
Power laid up.
You missed it. All right, boys. You guys have a good day. I love you guys.
Hey, love you too. Thank you, Steven.
Next time we got to catch him singing.
4 down territory starts right meow.
First down.
First down.
Which individual had the best week 1?
There's a lot of but I'm gonna do something here. So
okay, we're not gonna have the same one. Convincing.
No, we're not.
Let's see.
I'm gonna say the best week went to Derrick Henry.
Okay.
169 yards.
Did you forget the fumble?
I didn't. 2 huge touchdowns. What a week for Derrick Henry. Not just in high school. You gotta get that?
No.
Okay then.
Oh, I think it's appointment for the colonoscopy.
Oh, I thought it sounds like a restaurant.
Yeah, Capital Gastro. Do not go there. Stay away from the beans.
Don't tumble your hair. So yeah, I think
Henry.
Because I want to do something here. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Do we have to wait for more downs?
You got to wait for the payoff.
Okay. My first down on the question of which individual had the best week 1. I'm going to go back to Friday. Justin Herbert. I thought that was a great win for the Chargers. He was really good. He outdueled Mahomes. Mahomes was good too. That is a game in the years past that Herbert and or the Chargers would have lost.
Yes.
So I didn't want to forget about Friday night. I was impressed by Justin Herbert. He closed that game, made some big plays with his legs and his arms. So I'm going to go with Justin Herbert, best week 1.
Well, more than likely, you and I are both wrong. Just honorable mention, obviously. We're aware that Josh Allen played yesterday.
That was so late.
Yeah.
What happened?
He was 21 of 29 for 308 yards and 3 total touchdowns.
Yeah, but they were down 15 with like a few minutes to go.
Well, 21 of 29 with 308 total yards and 3 total touchdowns in the second half.
Yeah.
In the second half.
Yeah,
here we go, by the way. Jared Goff has had 5 different play callers in his career. Under the 3 of those that are not named Sean McVay or Ben Johnson, he is 0-19-1.
Woof.
That's impossible.
Yeah, that's insanity.
That's what Jeff Fisher and one terrible Lions here.
By the way, the Seahawks aren't going to make this list, but fun stat: the Mariners outscored the Seahawks by 5 yesterday. Second down.
Second down. Which individual had the worst week 1?
Derrick Henry.
Wait, best and
I
worst?
know.
I was waiting for it.
There's a line that Chris Collinsworth had in the broadcast yesterday when he was talking to Mike Tirico, and he said Derrick Henry is beating himself up on the sideline right now for that fumble. Mike, you know when he's going to forget about that? And Mike goes, no. And Chris goes, he's never going to forget about it.
I had a fumble in the Super Bowl.
I had a fumble. Never, you just have to move on and try to put it to the side, but that will haunt him for the rest. Now, it's not a fumble in the Super Bowl.
No.
And you know what? If Baltimore is raising the old Vinny L later this year, he ain't going to care.
Yeah.
But, oof.
But that the other one he could have used, I think, with the same team was Mark Andrews from a year ago in the playoff game. That's a catch. That's a touchdown.
2 games in a row.
Yeah.
For Raven fans. Now, we talked about how history is written by the victors.
Yep.
There's a little bit of that in this too, to that point. If Derrick Henry has 1,800 yards this year and 15 touchdowns, and he's hugging Lamar Jackson and John Harbaugh, and they raised the Vince Lombardi trophy, then now all of a sudden, I'm glad that fumble happened, actually. I'm glad it happened because I didn't have a fumble the rest of the year, and that motivated me.
Sure.
That's a whole different thing. The difference between what Chris Collinsworth said and what Derrick Henry could say is that the rest of that Chris Collinsworth sentence is, and we lost to the 49ers in that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Had the Bengals beaten the 49ers, Chris Collinsworth does not care about that fumble.
Yeah.
Not one day. Jason?
My worst for the week. Look, he may have lost his job. It's Jake Moody.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and honestly, this may sound weird. The worse than losing the job, he's lost the confidence in his teammates.
Yes, he has.
And that Kyle Shanahan wants to strangle him, looks like.
Yes.
And if the teammates are murmuring about him, you don't want to lose your job, but that's a terrible feeling. Like, they won. The plane's happy, but you feel like, is everybody looking at me? Like, am I the weak link?
Right. What are they saying behind my back?
Yeah.
Are they gonna do the thing where they like, I'm just chilling on the bench, and then all of a sudden they're gonna hold me down with blankets and beat me with soap?
Yeah. And I do.
Was that too far?
That was maybe a tad
Oh,
bit.
sorry.
But I think you said earlier, like, he can make all of the rest, and they get to the Super Bowl. No time. 1 second left. Moody for the win. And be like, I don't think he's gonna make it. And he's made 40 in a row. I'm like, nah. He's it's just he's in that spot.
He's got to go. I think they release him.
And maybe a new team. Like, he can kick. It's not a question.
Yes.
It's just it might need a new team. He might need a new team, and I think they need a new kicker.
Third down.
Which team had the best week 1 in the NFL?
Well, I'm not going to get creative here. Buffalo.
Okay.
This was a historic comeback. And by the way, Buffalo has the most historic comeback with Frank Reich. But there were a lot of interesting numbers here. And to do it in front of your home fans, the year after Josh Allen gets MVP against the guy that many think probably should have gotten the MVP as well. And for them to be able to do that in front of their home fans to kick off the season, hopefully, if you're a Bills fan or you're rooting for the Bills, is a kickoff to something special.
Yeah. There's always a lot of answers for these questions. The one I'm going to go with, because yours is a great answer.
Thank you.
Also a division. It's a division game. They were at home. Absolutely dominant Green Bay. I mean, the Packers with limited reps for Parsons, who had his impact on the game. It wasn't even as close as 27-13. They totally controlled that game. And I think the narrative 1 week is dangerous, but they look like a team that can get out of the NFC.
They really did.
So as Parsons gets more into it, Jacobs ran fine. Love was good. Like, that was an awesome performance by Green Bay.
Fourth down, and our kicker is Jake Moody, so we're going for it. Which team had the worst week 1?
Well, I can give you some things to pick off of here. Well, let's see. The Ravens.
Yeah, you can't lose that game.
They had a 98.9% win probability with 8:37 remaining in the game.
And isn't there some stat that they've had the most 90+% chances to win that they've lost?
The Ravens have now lost 8 games since 2021, in which they at one point had a win probability of at least 90%.
That's crazy.
Second place, remember they have 8. Second place, 5. They're 3 ahead of second place.
Okay.
By the way, teams with 40 or more points and 235 or more rushing yards in a game were 277-0 in NFL history. That includes the playoffs. Let me see. I got one more here for you. After scoring 40 points on 8 drives and gaining 410 yards on those drives, the Ravens' final 3 and out, 6 yards, 2 plays, 4 yards, and a fumble, 3 and out, 7 yards.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm going to say that.
Prevent offense.
Dude.
Yeah. I'm going to go to a team that I thought would win a much less important game. The Dolphins. Was this preseason? That was awful. The Colts absolutely annihilated them. They got a touchdown late to avoid the shutout. But Miami, I know they were on the road, but come on, they played Indy, and that was brutal performance.
Fins down.
Yeah,
let me ask you this: which happens first? Jake Moody released, Mike McDaniel fired.
Jake Moody released.
Yeah, I think they're both going to happen, though, rather quickly. Thanks to a listener as we go to break for pointing this out. This is incredibly tempting. This might be $150 well spent if I can think of the right thing. Jake Moody's on Cameo.
150?
I know. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce the check.
What do you want him to say?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Oink.
Hey, unlike me, don't miss the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
$150. That's 3 times as much as Kyle Draper.
Is Kyle on Cameo?
Oh, yes, he is.
Would you rather spend 150 and get 3 different cameos from Drapes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I feel like we've done this bit before, but maybe that's just
no chance did I know that Kyle Draper is on Cameo. Yo, $50.
How come you're not on Cameo? Word up.
We got a break. Didn't know.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kyle Draper, aka Drapes. The NBA is back, but I also want to let you know I am back on Cameo. That's right. So if you want me to send a shout out to your special someone, a loved one, a friend, last minute holiday gift, hit me up on Cameo, search Kyle Draper, and I'll definitely make sure you're one of Drapes guys or Drapes girls.
Let's go. Yes, I may have to do this. I got some ideas.
Okay.
We'll take a break. I love it. You got to respect the hustle.
Yep.
When we come back, what's hot, what's not? We'll go streaking. Celebrity Pick 6. How did the G-Man do?
Ooh.
I don't know. We'll find out next.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Seems like back to school happens earlier each year.
First day of school coming in hot.
And this year, my kids had massive supply lists.
Folders, notebooks, and pens. Oh, the humanity.
But Staples had everything I needed, with some items just 25 cents.
Watch the small print.
No. My back-to-school budget was saved by Staples Easy Button.
Everything for school, in stock and as low as 25 cents. Staples.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. Ends 9/13 while supplies last.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9861. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9861. That's 800-575-9861. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Top 100 teacher and PGA Master Professional Kelly Stenzel offers some short game rules in Golf Magazine. 1. Stay still while putting. 2. Lean into chips with weight slightly forward during the shot. 3. For less distance, use a shorter swing and narrower stance. 4. Hit the ground to get true launch. Make a divot to get the ball in the air. 5. To hit a great bunker shot, dig your feet into the sand. 6. Swing length controls natural speed. Swing and stroke should be relatively equal back and through in size and rhythm. 7. Pivot for pitches so the club head glides underneath the ball, launching it high with spin. 8. Write it down. Calibrate your short game and put it on paper. Having some basic guidelines and a plan for your short game can make a huge difference without having to always rely on feel. Look for the full story at golf.com. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Hey, Sacramento homeowners, imagine the coolest, most comfortable summer in 30 years, leaving air conditioning giants drowning in overstock. That's your golden ticket to massive savings right now at Sierra Pacific. We've forged powerhouse partnerships with the world's top manufacturers. They trust us for flawless installations, unbeatable service, and our massive reach across Sacramento to move their inventory fast. In return, exclusive, jaw-dropping discounts just for you. Upgrade your home with premium systems at rock-bottom prices, installed by the region's elite craftsmen and backed by ironclad warranties and legendary support. Plus, snag huge tax credits and SMUD rebates to slash costs even further. This inventory clearing bonanza won't last. Seize it today. Call Sierra Pacific for your free in-home consultation and discover the perfect system for your ultimate comfort. Dial 916-638-0543 now or head to SierraPacificHome.com. Don't miss out. Your cooler, cozier home awaits.
Sierra Pacific Solar Heating and Air. The guys in the big red trucks.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Part 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Avery. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
What's hot and what's not. Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Brian on the text line is pointing out, that's right, last night was a scoregami as well.
It was.
41-40. What's hot?
What's hot? Or like, who's hot?
I know, right?
How about Danny Dimes on the Colts? Daniel Jones yesterday against the Miami Dolphins. 75% completion percentage. 298 yards of offense. 3 touchdowns. The last time Daniel Jones had all 3 of those stats in a single game is 70 games with the New York Giants was 2000 and never in his entire career did Daniel Jones put up that stat line on the Giants. First game with the Colts. Danny Dimes is back, baby.
He's back.
Never lost.
All right. I am not going on Cameo, as a lot of people are asking. I'm not. I am loyal to my. I have for years had an OnlyFans account.
All right. You're telling me?
Yeah, I know you know.
Only Dave's.
First subscriber. Long-time
subscriber.
Long-time viewer.
It's just me making things in my kitchen.
Yep.
Maybe I'll wear a different jersey. Just me cooking.
Like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
No bottoms.
Yeah. Just a
jersey
big
top.
Oversized jersey that goes down to my knees.
Yeah.
And I'm just, here I am making, here's some elote. Here's some zucchini. You might want to try on a Wednesday night. And hit send me a token, or I don't know how it works.
Yeah, you do.
Who's not?
Other than children running against Derrick Henry, the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are the first team ever to have 40 or more points and have a 15-point lead with less than 4 minutes to play and lose. First time that's ever happened.
Ever?
Ever.
Wow. All right. Moving right along. Let's go streaking, please.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking.
We're streaking.
All right, well, let's check in on our streaks. Dave was at 0. I'm at 0. Chris is at 3. Anthony was here on Friday. It was kind of at 0, but he participated. So we'll start there. He'll be back with us tomorrow.
Okay, let's do
Anthony
that.
took Cal Raleigh.
Yum.
He got up 4 times on Friday, and he got a hit.
Hey.
So there you go.
Good for you, Calvin.
Dave, you were at 0, and you said, you know what? I'm going to go after Chris's guy.
You know what? I'm going after Chris's guy.
Jackson Holiday. And Jackson on Friday got up 3 times.
Okay.
Well, let's see how he did.
Come on, dude. What is going on in this
sad holiday?
What is going on in this world?
You're streaking.
I'm not streaking.
Yeah, you
apparently.
are not getting hits.
Yeah, I've got a streak of sucking.
All right, so you stay at 0. I was at 0. I was trying to get a hit. I took Ramon Laureano of the Padres. On Friday, the Padres got 2 hits. He got up 4 times, and he got 1 of those hits.
Hey!
Woo! I'm at 1.
Look at you.
And Chris, who was at 3 trying to get to 4, he took Bobichette. Playing the New York Yankees. Bobichette got up just 3 times.
Yeah.
He got 3 hits, 2 RBI. So Chris is now at 4. You're at 0. I'm at 1. You're at 4. And Kyle will be playing today. So, Dave, who are you taking?
I'm going to go with the old standby. Give me Bobby Witt Jr., please.
Bobby Witt Jr. They are playing, so you can have him.
Thank you.
I am going to take Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
Mets. And
Lindor.
Chris is giving us Nick Kurtz.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Castellanos.
Kyle?
I'll take a Royal. Let's go Mike Yastrzemski.
Yes. Okay. There you go.
Because Dave took Bobby Witt. We're rooting for the same game now.
There you go.
You know what I found interesting over the weekend, too, that caught my eye? I was looking at baseball attendances. Because that's what I do on a weekend.
Yeah.
So Detroit is one of the best teams in baseball. They've drawn a little over 2.2 million. Okay, with 6 home games left for an average of 29,432. Just above them, a couple places. This team has drawn 2.25 million. They average 30,077 a game. The Colorado Rockies
with 40 wins or what?
They did another 30,000 over the yesterday.
100 something losses. 100, I think.
Right. And I saw an article on it, and it was like, baseball's the one sport where when you go to see it live, the game is just the distraction. You're advertising a nice summer evening.
Yeah, true.
And I wonder how much truth there is to that, right? Where like you want to go to the game, and the game's there and all that, but really it's just a night out.
Yeah,
or
you're hanging out.
Yeah.
You can chat. You can, there's action sometimes, but you just pay attention to the game for that moment, or you hear the hit. Oh, wow. Okay.
One of the Rockies games, they did Bark at the Park, so dogs were there.
Bark at the Park is awesome. Yeah. I might bring that over to England.
Oh, really? Okay.
Since they rejected baby raises.
Wow.
Different labor laws.
No, they thought I was saying baby racists. That's the story. And it's incredible.
What if you have senior races? Go the other way.
You might have a medical waiver issue.
Have them sign it.
Old Nigel and Alistair run into each other and have successive heart attacks.
Successive heart attacks.
Just one after the other.
Wow.
Just daisy chain their heart attacks together.
It'd be interesting.
I mean, it would be interesting. You just got to get them off the field after that.
Yeah.
Big win for Huddersfield on Saturday. By the way, let's do a celebrity pick 6.
That's right. We debuted it on Friday. We've done this before on social media.
Yeah, we have.
But now we did it on the show. We brought it in, and the G-Man was on.
Yeah, this time it's for real.
This time it's for real. We're going to have a leaderboard and see how people do. Now, Dave, there were 6 games. In the history of doing this, which is about a 3-year run, nobody has ever picked all 6. But we all believe the G-Man can do it. So let's recap. All right. He had to pick between the Chiefs and the Chargers.
Okay.
I will tell you who he picked. You tell me if he won.
I feel like you should have recap music.
Recap music?
Yeah,
like NFL music?
Yeah, something. I don't know. Something there.
Let's
All
see
right.
what Kyle comes up with.
All right. There we go. That's perfect.
Okay. So G-Man was given the Chiefs Chargers. He doesn't have point spread. He just picked the winner.
Yeah.
He picked the Chiefs.
He did not win.
Oh.
I know.
0-1.
0-1.
Again, nobody's 6-0. All right. Raiders at the Patriots.
No, he didn't win. There you go.
Raiders at the Patriots. The G-Man picked the Patriots.
He did not win that 0-2. We're off to a good start here.
I don't like this anymore.
Not much like my son, who I let make all my football fake bets this weekend. Start out 0-3. Yeah, I know.
Lions at Packers. Let's get on track here.
Let's get on track.
The Detroit Lions.
Oh, that was really not a win. 0-3.
Buccaneers at Falcons. This was wild. Back and forth.
Back and forth.
The G-Man took the Falcons.
Oh, he almost got that one, but that didn't work. Jason, we've never had a...
It's as hard to go 0-6
I don't think we've ever had an 0-6.
As it is 6-0, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. 49ers and Seahawks.
Uh-huh.
He took
the Niners.
Seahawks.
Oh, no. Is the G-Man on the verge of making history? 0-5.
Ravens at the Bills. Our last game.
Oh.
Do you remember what he told us, the fun stat about Buffalo?
No.
You doing on Friday?
Oh, didn't he pass a kidney stone there?
He did.
I do remember
So
that.
he went with the Buffalo Bills.
Hey, thank God. All right.
How close was he to 0-6?
Oh, he was right there.
Thanks to a collapse we've literally never seen before.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that had to be a crazy collapse.
He had it. I mean, Chiefs is not a crazy pick.
Do you think he's watching last night going, I've got 0-6 wrapped up? And they threw something at the TV. Fade the G-Man. Wow.
Well, he's on top of the leaderboard. The celebrity pick 6.
Yeah, he had with 1 win. He's got the 1 win.
Wow. I would have taken the Chiefs. I took the Raiders. I think I would have taken the Packers, though. I did take the Falcons. Would have lost that. I had the Ravens, and I did have the 49. I'd have been like a 3-3.
I actually got all 6 right. Tough. It was tough. Well, who's the celebrity this Friday? Is it a secret?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay tuned for Friday. Make an appointment right now. We got a break. I'm going to share a quick G-Man anecdote. I don't think he would mind me sharing. I hope not, at least.
Okay.
We had, and you can still get it on YouTube, by far the most emotional interview I've ever been a part of on Friday.
A lot of amazing feedback on that.
So G-Man was on with us doing Pick Six before that, right? And he came in through StreamYard and, all that. I looked over, I think you did too at one point. We were about halfway through the Pop interview, and we used that as a monitor. And G-Man had stayed logged in and listened to the entire interview. The entire interview he stayed and listened to on his computer. Then afterwards, he texted the both of us well wishes for Greg and all that. But I don't know why I just thought that was just another mark on the G-Man is awesome board. So we'll take a break. When we come back, the 49ers, final hour. They win their opener in Seattle. We'll go through that. And we got some predictions as well, the game before the game. And what's on deck. And hey, who are we cross-talking with today? Oh, it's Whitey.
I believe.
Yeah. Oh, is that a first?
Well,
used to do the midday show.
Yeah.
So it's not. All right, we'll be right back after this.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand-new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
When you stay in your home, what you love gets to stay too. From the gardens that grow wild to the grandkids that run wilder. From the Friday night baseball games to the Sunday morning brunches. Even the daily crosswords and weekly book clubs. There's room for it all with help from Home Instead, the largest in-home senior care network with over 30 years of trusted experience delivering the peace of mind you deserve. Visit Home Instead online for a better what's next.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Part 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Avery. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, one of the subplots in September will be whether Jacob Wilson could win the AL batting title. Now, he's been around 10 points behind Aaron Judge in the recent past, but if Judge were to fade and Wilson were to get hot, the A's might have their first batting champion since Jimmy Fox back in 1933.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby.
Our next caller is Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge. Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
KHD 1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacramento's official home of the 49ers.
San Francisco.
Sacktown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Visit. Tell me why. Oh. Welcome back, final hour. Hey, the Niners one.
Yeah, they did.
You were talking about the Packers and how good they looked. I think a lot of people are wondering how exactly how much of a difference did Micah Parsons make?
Mm-hmm.
Next Gen Stats has some great numbers. On the 29 snaps Parsons played, the Packers sacked Jared Goff 3 times and permitted 2.4 yards per play. In fact, the longest gain was 16 yards. When Parsons was off the field, Jared Goff's time to throw was an average of 3.36 seconds. When Parsons was on the field, it went from 3.36 to 2.8. That's a difference.
Yes.
That's quite the difference. Yeah, dude, and he's still ramping up, which is the craziest part of that whole thing. Also, one note from a game as well. I've got the video clip here. Wrestling reference from J.J. Watt as the Steelers-Jets game took a bit of a turn due to a referee mistake.
Bill Vinovich in his 20th season as a referee, 2 stints. Personal foul, low block, offense number 5.
Come on, ref. New York fans had fun with that.
Yeah, they did.
In the meantime, the San Francisco 49ers were up in Seattle. That was a here's the thing about that game. Game 1, of course, and people are still trying to figure stuff out and blah, blah, blah. That was a slog. And I mean that in the nicest way.
Yeah.
Like, that was just 2 teams beating on each other.
Well, and it was weird. The way it started with that first drive was phenomenal.
Yes.
It's like just precision, go down the field. Pearsall made a couple of big catches. You cap it with Kittle, who's been so good over his career against Seattle. And you're like, all right, I don't know where this game is going to go, but like we may see a lot of points. And then it just, slog is the perfect description. It just was hovering all game long. Which team was going to make the bigger mistake?
Yeah, and there were mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Make no mistake about that. But in the end, Brock Purdy goes for 277, a couple of scores, a couple of picks, which is a little bit nerve-wracking there. I don't know. Christian McCaffrey, as we mentioned earlier, had the most touches he's had since 2022. 69 yards on the ground, but 73 through the air as well. So those are some nice all-purpose yards.
Yeah, and I didn't hear a lot of the post-game from the Niners. Was there any clarity on Kittle? I mean, I know he left the game, but and maybe that's a early in the week determination. But
no, he got the first touchdown of the year for them. But was
then left after the first quarter.
Juwan Jennings, same thing. He's battling.
Yeah.
And look, I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. And maybe it's just because I'm still a little bit scarred by the Tyrese Halliburton injury in the finals. But when you have a guy who had Achilles issues last year and missed significant time, and he comes in this year with calf issues, it certainly feels like Christian McCaffrey could be a ticking time bomb for
I mean, I thought he looked good.
He looked great.
The concern was, would he play after the late in the week report? And, you know, if Kittle does miss any amount of time of substance here, I know they play New Orleans this week. You never take anybody lightly. But while Ayuk is still in recovery and McCaffrey got too much of a workload, in my opinion, they just don't have as many offensive weapons. I thought Pearsall looked good, though.
Pearsall, 4 catches, 108 yards.
Yeah, I think he's starting to develop into something that him and Purdy had some really nice connections. But to me, I always think about the Niners right now, if they have that group, and the group, it's the people we talked about, Bosa and Warner, Kittle, McCaffrey. As long as they have like some of the best players in this league available, they can be really good. But you know, you start to take one away, you take two away, it changes their team.
It does, and they need some good news because they got this win, but it ain't going to get a ton easier, especially with the Jake Moody situation, which has developed into a situation. I said earlier, I think they're going to release him. And Kyle Shanahan, though, he's always going to have his guys back.
When you say there's no question, about Jake Moody's job security, why is that?
Well, it's just the way you guys ask it. Right now, I have no question. I'm trying to finish today, and then I'll get on the plane, evaluate stuff, and go back at it. You guys can ask me every day, and I'll answer how I am right at that moment.
I would have liked to have asked him right after the first missed kick, and then the second one when he looked like he wanted to strangle him.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. The ice has got to be super thin. It should be. I mean, it's a brutal business, but zero confidence.
You can't screw around with that.
No, they win, and that's the thing. The Niners, to me, over the years, even while they've been good, they get field goals more than touchdowns sometimes, and they win a lot of games close, and every point they need. You can't be shaky there.
You know what's interesting to me is because like we just got done with this whole Micah Parsons thing, right? And what was it? 2 first-round picks, a Pro Bowl guy. Dallas got, I don't know if it was a fair trade or not. Dallas got a nice haul, right? What if John Lynch called Jerry Jones today? What is Brandon Aubrey's value? What is it? I don't know. He's a kicker, but he's also as close to automatic as you get in this league, and he's got a leg for a 70-yard field goal. So, like, what is – I mean, honest to God, I don't know. Like, if John Lynch – just hypothetically, if John Lynch called Jerry Jones and said, I will give you – if you want Jake Moody, fine, or whatever – I will give you, and I'm not saying to do this, so everybody just calm down. I will give you a 2028 first round pick for Brandon Aubrey.
I'd say you're nuts.
John Lynch is nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3rd round pick?
Good team 2nd round pick, bad team 3rd round pick.
Now, let me ask you something, though. And I'm not saying you're wrong, Kyle. Are you confident that that's what GMs would say? Like, are you confident?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't either. I have no idea.
I mean, aren't teams taking kickers in the 3rd round now?
Well, they took Moody in the 3rd round.
But like other teams.
A few did. I think who's the one that just Loop, I think the one that
was
Baltimore
he a first rounder?
No. I think he was like a 3rd or 4th.
But like the Raiders famously took Sebastian Janikowski late in the 1st round, and by the way, that worked out.
I mean, he had like a 15 to 18 year career, or whatever it was.
But
Jerry Jones would be the type of person to trade a 1st round pick for a kicker.
No, no, he would acquire a 1st round. What you think John Lynch would be crazy to trade a 1st rounder to Brandon Aubrey?
Yes,
for Brandon Aubrey,
because as great as he has been, could you have kicking tryouts this week and bring in, like we just saw Matt Prater? I mean, really the result is, can you make the last kick, the one you need the most? And can they find a guy that they regain confidence in? Pardon me, I've already forgotten last year. Remember when Moody missed the first couple games? They had somebody actually made, like, I think every kick.
Oh, yeah, and I'm blanking.
Like the first couple
veteran
weeks.
Kicker came in.
It's like they knew they were going to release him because Moody would have the job, but the guy came in and did his job and made his kicks early last year.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I think you're actually right. I do. To be clear, I think you're right. But Brandon Aubrey just turned 30, right? Which, by the way, he just turned 30. Jeez. 7 more years left, probably on average.
Yeah. I don't know. Kickers play till they're 40 now.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to be conservative.
But I also feel like they go in cycles too. Like all of a sudden a random bad year. And
Right.
it's like we give up a first round. I mean, I don't know. That's
Nick
way too.
Folk was trash a decade ago, and he's still out here kicking somewhere.
God, is it worth a first round pick to sew up your kicking for the next 4 to 5 years at a minimum?
I say no, but because I don't think it's certain.
Yeah. Okay, so
if
if
you can
knew,
somehow in the future say he's going to make 92% of his kicks, 99% of his extra points, yes. But
I mean, even Koo missed the game winner this week, and he
he's
used
great.
to be that guy.
Well, why am I forgetting? To your point, crap, it was within the last 10 years. Who was the kid out of Roberto? There's a kid out of Florida State, the kicker. It's like
Aguayo?
Roberto Aguayo.
Yeah.
And
he was picked high.
What was
and then he was in and out of the league, never came back,
was
right?
it the Bucks or the Chargers?
I think the Bucks.
That I want to say they picked him in that was a second round of 2016. He played 1 year for the Bucks.
Did he get even another shot somewhere?
He was on the Bears, Panthers, Chargers, and Patriots' practice teams.
Yeah.
And was and the last time he was on the Patriots practice team for 2 years, 20 and 21, and that's it.
Wow.
And by the way, in July of 21, so think about this. This is the end of his NFL career after he's already crashed and burned. He was named by ESPN as part of their all-time collegiate special teams Mount Rushmore. Sebastian Janikowski, Shane Leckler, Braden Mann, and Roberto Aguayo. And I watched Roberto Aguayo at Florida State forever. And you want to talk about it. He was the epitome of the sure thing. He just, after all the field goal issues Florida State had through the years, finally, it stopped with Scott Bentley and then, obviously Janikowski. Dude, he was, and then I would love to interview him sometime because here's the thing. You go from college to the pros, it's like, well, the linebackers are bigger. Or the defensive backs, the cornerbacks are quicker as a quarterback, or I can't get. Kicker and punter might be the two positions going from college to the NFL where it really doesn't change that much. The rush might be more hard, but generally 99 times out of 100, the ball is going to get snapped and you're going to have an open kick to make your field goal or extra point. The poles are the same size. Is it the ball?
Yeah.
Isn't the college ball slightly different than the NFL ball? Am I wrong there?
But yeah.
So how does a kicker go from college to the NFL and forget how to make a kick? It has to be mental, right? Because now you can make an excuse for a running back not translating, a quarterback, any other position, you can make an excuse for it to not translate. What the hell is the excuse for it? It'd be like a guy who can punt the ball, 60 yards per in college, and then all of a sudden he goes to the NFL and he averages 40? What the hell is that all about, Jason? So anyways, big win for the Niners.
Yes.
31 touches for Christian McCaffrey. We talked about that. And Nick Bosa. By the way, good day for the Bosas.
Yep.
Really good day for both Bosas.
Yeah, both Bosas. But Nick saved the game at the end.
Nick absolutely saved the game at the end. That defense came up big. Again, it's the first game. Everyone's rusty. The Niners are dealing with injuries. They won. That's all that matters. They won in a tough place to win.
A division win on the road like that. You knocked off a road game. You knocked off a division opponent. The rest of the division won, the Cardinals and the Rams. So you stayed with them. So you put Seattle technically in last, but there's a long way to go. You get New Orleans this week.
That's right. That's
no gimmies. But look, you play some of the elements of this week. Next week, you could start out quickly 2-0 and take advantage of what people have said is the easiest schedule.
You go to New Orleans and you absolutely should win that ball game. Of course, you come back, you face the Cardinals, who they've had difficulty with, but let's put it this way, Jason. They're going to be favored in their first 4 games because they follow up with the Jags at home after that. I think the Rams will be, well, it depends on how the Rams do in their next 3, but I don't know if that game happened this Sunday and they played at the Rams, I think the Rams would be favored.
Yeah.
Slightly.
I mean, if I'm if I'm the Niners, and they will never say I'd sign up to go 2-2 over the next 4, but if they did and they beat the Cardinals and the Rams, that's to me successful. It'd be bad to lose to the Saints, and you'd be mad that you lost to the Jags. But if you have 3-0 against your division to start in the first 5, 3-2 wouldn't be disaster if your 3 wins are Seahawks, Cardinals, and Rams.
That being said, the 49ers should at a minimum go into that Rams game 3-1. At a minimum, and probably should be 4. The only I'm looking at is Arizona.
Yeah.
But again, it's the NFL. Who the hell knows? Hey, it's the NFL. Who the hell knows?
That's what it stands for.
Maybe Mitch. That's what
Mitch
people want to hear
knows.
from. Hi, Mitch.
Oh, Mitch knows diddly.
What's on your mind, Mitch?
The opposite of Bo Jackson. How you guys doing? Hey, a win's a win. 49ers pull it out. I want to see more from Nick Bosa and with the Raiders. I want to see that running game was a little disappointing. He only averaged like 2 yards a carry, Genty. I mean, you really got to depend on the name safety Jones.
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Nope, I agree with you, Mitch. Yeah. Thank you. That was
Mitch.
Yeah, that was Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
Still a lot there. Big win for the Niners. They shouldn't rely on, Geno Smith. He's upset with the rushing, but here's the thing. Geno Smith got sacked 4 times. The Raiders rushed for 56 yards or whatever. The Patriots might just have a good defensive front.
Could be. And, they got the big touchdown run, though, by Genty at the goal line. Yes. That's, the surge that they needed there. So, yeah, hey, look, they won on the road, too. They should be happy with that.
Michael Williams had 1 tackle. Is he a bust? Well, nope, didn't have quarterback hit. Sorry.
Okay.
Did John Lynch once again fail?
Should have taken a kicker.
Should have taken a kicker. As a matter of fact, I do wonder. Let me go to next week's scores. I don't know if they haven't posted yet. They might. They do here. All right, Jason. Let's play here. See, this is where it's interesting. Niners at Saints. Who's favored? How much are the Niners favored by? I'll even give you the
I would have said Niners are favored, and I will say by 5.5.
5.5, you say?
Uh-huh.
We have the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Ross has nailed it. I feel like that's low.
Well, Saints probably get a few for being at home, so maybe it'd have been about 8.5. We'll see if that jumps this week.
I think it's going to jump. I actually think you might want to get on that right now.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, one more for you. Home opener, Arrowhead. Game of the week next weekend. 1:05 start. The Chiefs shockingly locked in with the rest of the afternoon games. In a rematch of last year's Super Bowl, host the Eagles. That in itself is a story. How the hell are you having a Super Bowl rematch in week 2 at Arrowhead, and it's part of 1, 2, 3 afternoon games? How is that not Sunday Night Football? How is that not Monday Night Football? How is that not Thursday Night Football? That is weird. Anyways, who's favored and by how much?
Eagles by 1.5.
Eagles by 1.5. Kyle, do you have a guess?
Eagles by, it's in Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
4.5.
4.5. Whitey is in the back way early for crosstalk, and I respect that. Yeah. That's why he's been in the business for at least 50 years. Show of fingers, Whitey. I'm assuming you think the Eagles are favored? No, you think the Chiefs are favored. By how much? By 1. 1.5.
Does anybody have the right answer?
Chiefs 1.5. Eagles 1.5. Eagles 4.5.
Yeah. Oh. You got it.
I hadn't planned on doing a third game, but I have to now because Jason Ross has nailed both games.
It's the weekend in Reno.
The Eagles are favored by 1.5. Okay. 2 Monday Night Football games coming up. You got Texans hosting the Bucks, And you have the Chargers visiting Las Vegas to play the Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah, how about that?
That was visiting.
Yeah, they're just visiting.
Geno in a dome.
Geno in a dome. Who's favored? And by how much? Jason Ross. No one has ever gotten 3 in a row. And we just started keeping stats on this morning. Will you be the first? Everyone play along at home.
Chargers 3.5.
Chargers 3.5. All right, Kyle.
I'll say Chargers 4.5, but no one cares. We just want to hear what Jason.
Okay, and Whitey's eating a sandwich. He doesn't care. He can't hear.
He's not. Oh.
Whitey says Chargers 3. So 3.5. And what did you say?
4.5.
4.5. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new record on the show. Jason Ross
seriously
has nailed it. The Chargers are favored by 3.5. This is a thing now.
Wow.
Who are you, Rostradamus?
They don't call them sharps for nothing.
Right? All right, we got to go to break. I'm going to give you a choice here. Bills at Jets, Pats at Dolphins, Giants at Cowboys.
I don't like any of those.
Commanders at Packers.
Walk away from the table, Jason. You're hot.
Yeah. I'd like to go to break.
We'll take
I'd like to talk about Gonzalez.
Break. Okay. When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Then we'll get some crosstalk with Whitey Gleason, celebrity birthdays. And in the meantime, I'm looking forward to hearing something from Gonzalez Law because I've been thinking about that all week.
That right.
Tell me what I want to know. We're back after this.
The Drive Guys.
I think I have that right, Jay. Yeah, boy, I see you over there crooning. R&B album coming soon, huh? Mr. Gleason. I have too much respect for the genre. Dub G. To tarnish it with my own efforts. No. You play a part in it. Yeah.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Well, experience is important in a lot of things, and I would say especially if you're looking for someone that you need to represent you in a time of need. Well, let me tell you about Jonathan Gonzalez. Gonzalez Law is right here in our community in Sacramento, and Jonathan Gonzalez has been serving our community for a long, long time. He's one of us. He's been in Sacramento for years, and he can help you with a lot of different things, whether you've been in a car accident, you feel like there's a wrongful termination, criminal defense, maybe even an expungement, something that's happened in your past that you like removed from your record that's maybe keeping you from doing things and you never thought that was possible. Well, it is possible. He's helped with a lot of people that with this situation, and that's where that years of experience come handy. So dial this number, 916-304-9187 to get to the offices there. You can go to saclegaldefense.com. And again, Jonathan Gonzalez has been specializing in a lot of cases and has been impactful and is really good at what he does and helping people out in Sacramento. So again, saclegaldefense.com. It's Gonzalez Law, or go to 916-304-9187.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning? RV wins! Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast? RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, yeah, passport, then RV.
Yeah! With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
Keeping your engines healthy means protecting them in season and out. Experts trust Stable to do that, and third-party testing confirms it. Stable is the industry leader in preventing fuel-related issues, no matter if you use it in your car, boat, or outdoor power equipment. In season or out, at every fill-up or when you store, start with Stable.
Feel the earth shake at the Fall Regional Truck Tractor Bowl, Saturday, September 13th at Stockton Dirt Track. Massive machines, raw horsepower, and dirt slinging action. Tickets start at just $15. Visit StocktonDirtTrack.com for tickets and info. Don't miss the action.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is going to be fun.
it's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Monday Night Football is on deck. Vikings at Bears. Great job, Jason. 3 in a row.
Proud of that.
Really, really, really impressive. You want to take a stab at who's favored tonight?
I did see that one earlier.
Oh,
today.
okay.
Yeah, the others I did not.
Hey, way to be honest.
Yeah.
Hey, way to be honest.
Minnesota.
We also have Red Sox at A's.
Yeah, not many games left at home for the season. Just a couple series to go.
Well, as I threw my phone at you. And let's take a look because I believe we're going to have a mild week this week. What is it? 7 p.m. 77 degrees.
That's a nice night out at the yard.
Tomorrow's high, cloudy and 79. Same with Wednesday.
I remember the first couple of games this year. They were obviously in either March or April. I think it was March still. Like that Cubs series, maybe the Padres after that. Had like a sweatshirt out of the game or pants. Now it's been, most of the summer. It's been really warm, but not a brutal summer at all.
I'll say this. Got up this morning, went out to my little spot. Gus came outside with me.
Chilly.
Turned on my tiny little space heater.
Oh.
Which he always blocks. I turn on the heater and he hears it. He comes over and he just like leans against and I just smell slowly burning dog while I'm doing the show.
Burning dog.
Yeah, it's that's actually in Sparks, Nevada. Every year they have a festival called Burning Dog.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Not that well attended.
I've got some odds for y'all.
Okay.
You may have seen yesterday when the Ravens scored a touchdown at one point late in the game, there was a fan that was mushing the heads of the receiver and I think it was Derrick Henry was in there too. I don't know. It's a couple of Ravens. And then Lamar Jackson, who was trailing them, saw that and just shoved the fan back into his seat, right? Which, by the way, big fan of that. Honestly, I hope he doesn't get fined or suspended. I get it, and he will, but no.
Who, the fan or Lamar?
No, Lamar. You put your hands on a player, dude. He should have gotten sock the guy in the head. Give him a nice, give him a nice open-handed slap, like in that stupid slap league, or just learn the lesson. Don't put your hand. The only time in football, I think it is permissible to put your hands on a player is when they Lambo leap it. They're asking for it. Then they want you to.
What if it's visiting team that does Lambo leap?
I think maybe I think everybody should just throw their hands up and not even touch the person. Yeah. Like if he goes up to leap, like tug of war in Revenge of the Nerds, where they let it go and Ogre and his friends all. I think they should all move right when the visiting player goes to Lambeau Leap and he just falls.
Okay.
That would be awesome. So I have odds. Will Lamar Jackson get fined for pushing a fan? If you put $300 down that he will get fined, you'll only win $100. It's a heavy favorite. The over-under for the fine amount for Lamar Jackson, $25,000.
That's the number I had in my head.
Will Jalen Carter get suspended for spitting? You would have to bet $1,000 on no to win $100. Is a heavy, heavy underdog that he will get suspended. But over-under on the fine amount, $35,000. I know that's a little.
I'll take the under.
Yeah, I'm with you too. And finally, will Bills fan get banned from the stadium? That fan? Yes is the favorite at -200. You ban the guy. You know what? Screw it. I say no mercy, dude. Ban him.
They were really hyping the, obviously it was the last home opener there at the stadium. And then the new stadium looks pretty cool so far, what they've got, that little canopy over the top. And I just love that they elected, like they were going to build a dome and the fans like, no, we want to be in this December and or January iceberg.
Which is awesome.
But if they chose it, then good for them.
Have you heard anything? Are the seats going to be heated at all?
That I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they say that's going to protect some with them. It's not enclosed, but really more of that wind. It seems like what's brutal there.
Good for you, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Also, thoughts over the weekend. Davey Johnson passed away.
Yeah, I saw that.
Skipper of the 86 Mets and other teams. Here's a really this is my favorite Davey Johnson stat. You've probably seen this before. When Hank Aaron hit his 715th home run to pass Babe Ruth, Dusty Baker was on deck. Davey Johnson was in the hole.
Okay.
When Sadaharu hit number 715 to pass Babe Ruth, Toshiro Yaganita was on deck. Davey Johnson was in the hole.
Get out of that hole.
Yeah, right. Why are you always in the hole, Davey?
Okay. I did not know that.
Wasn't Davey Johnson on the Miracle Mets as a player? Do I have that right?
No, I don't know that he played for the Mets. I don't know. I can't remember his career as a player, but I know obviously he managed them and the Nationals.
Yeah, I want to say he managed the Reds. I don't know. Hey, 1,200 hits, 136 home runs, 609 RBI for Davey Johnson. No, he wasn't. He was an Oriole, and he was a Brave, and he was a Philly for 2 years. And in 1978, he played his final year in the major leagues as a Chicago Cub, Jason. And he went 15 for 56. He batted .306 and retired. Way to go out on top, Davey.
Yeah.
And then became a manager. And obviously that 86 team is his signature team. Doc Gooden, Darryl Strawberry.
Yeah.
Ray Knight, Boston Red Sox, Bill Buckner, all that. That was Davey riding the pine. So also, should baseball managers continue to wear uniforms?
I like it. What would be if you flip sports?
Yeah.
What would be more bizarre, or if you flip the idea? So like, well, now NBA coaches don't wear suits anymore.
Yes.
But if you had, and sometimes we've seen NFL coaches, Mike Nolan did
Mike
that.
Nolan wore a
Tom
suit.
Landry.
Yeah.
But if you had baseball managers go into suit mode, or football coaches and basketball coaches wearing uniforms.
Basketball coaches wearing uniforms.
Short shorts.
That would
or
be,
not even short shorts.
Even if they wouldn't. Just imagine.
If any of them had like the shooting sleeve, the tights underneath.
It just depends. Like obviously Doug Christie.
Well, he'd look good.
No problem.
Yeah.
But like back in the day, like Lawrence Frank or Jeff Van Gundy.
Yeah. Or in college, like
the late, great Rick. But it's just going to say the late, great Rick Majerus, 100%. Imagine Dick Motta on the bench. Krzyzewski. They're just
John Thompson.
Just a bunch of old college coaches with that, whatever that bicep skin is that hangs. That flap that just is going to hang over the. I actually think that basketball jerseys they're the worst for
flattering,
for everyday wear.
Yeah, you got to be an athlete.
Like if I see a guy in a game in a basketball jersey with no shirt under it, just wearing it as a tank top, 9 times out of 10 by the fourth quarter, he's smelling like a Budweiser factory. It's a stereotype, I admit.
Confident that is,
but I feel
accurate.
confident it's pretty accurate. If you're wearing a shirt underneath, like a t-shirt, fine. If you're wearing a business shirt underneath, go back to San Francisco and be a Warriors fan.
That's a crime.
Against. It's pouring the milk in before the cereal, Jason.
Okay, so you have 2 choices. You're going to the game.
Yep.
And you just got a brand new Dennis Schroeder Kings
jersey.
Oh,
love it.
For the Kings opener.
Absolutely love it.
So I can go wearing it as is.
Yeah.
Tank top showing off the guns.
Or
dress shirt underneath. Those are my only two choices.
I honestly think that tank top is less of a crime
than the dress shirt. What if it's a golf shirt? This shirt. That's weird, but
it is
T-shirt's
weird.
Okay.
T-shirt is
actually the best.
It's the best.
Okay.
It's the best. T-shirt is, by the way, I also think that's a good looking college too. Like, remember back in the day, like Georgetown, they'd wear those jerseys. Alonzo Mourning would have like the gray T-shirt underneath. I've always liked that look.
Where are you on?
I need to see 5 pounds of Brad Lowhouse's armpit hair.
Kings opener is what? Kings and Jazz, I think, is the home opener.
Sure.
Where are you on David Robinson jersey showing up at that game? You're like, the Spurs aren't here.
Yeah, I never understood that either. And 99 times out of 100, it's an LA fan. It's just some LA fan
Like
that
a
shows
Laker
up.
fan.
Yeah, it's a Laker fan.
But it might be like,
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball
Right.
and the Bulls. And you're
I
like,
don't know. What are you
why
doing?
we-
It's
what
not
are-
a convention. You know?
Or, Christian McCaffrey jersey. And you're
Yeah.
like, what do we?
And I mean, and look, I'm a lot less judgmental on that because it's like, okay, you're going to a sporting event, maybe you're wearing a sports shirt. Like, yay sports. Like, it's fine.
Here's my Darren McFadden Raiders jersey.
Exactly. And it's like, what are we? Okay. Like, to be clear, I'm not going to judge you. I'm just going to look down on you.
Okay.
Yeah,
but you're not going to judge.
Just going to look down and just be like, God,
Not judging at all.
Also, don't wear those athletic tights. Not that anybody's ever done that before, but I just in
I
case
think some have.
You think like a fan has worn those tights and like some
Basketball
shorts?
Yeah, probably.
Also, don't wear. Oh, here's the last one. Don't wear a full uniform either.
Okay.
Like, don't roll to a game, even if you're wearing a t-shirt underneath the jersey, and then also the shorts. Like, you're not.
What if they match?
No, I'm saying even if they are the actual.
They're expecting to play.
I mean, like, are you getting
like
in
the Kevin Herter guy that had the full uniform on?
If you're doing a bit, it's 100% okay. If you're doing a bit.
But can you do the bit every game, or can you just do it like
If you
once?
actually look like Kevin Herter, yes. And as we go to break, what's on deck? Well, I think I got an idea what's on deck for a certain king. Congratulations to Keegan Murray. Rumor has it, I mean, we saw the pictures, that he tied the knot over the weekend. So we'll take a break. When we come back, Crosstalk Celebrity Birthdays, Whitey Gleason joins us next.
Time to check out Capital Casino, conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, one of the subplots in September will be whether Jacob Wilson could win the AL batting title. Now, he's been around 10 points behind Aaron Judge in the recent past, but if Judge were to fade and Wilson were to get hot, the A's might have their first batting champion since Jimmy Fox back in 1933.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge. Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Jack Perkins, out with that strained right shoulder, has been shut down from throwing for 3 more weeks. We'll re-image and determine an off-season program. His expected return is TBD. Max Muncy, out with that right hand fracture, began a hitting progression last week and will progress as able. His expected return is possibly late September. That was your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
Let's go. You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it.
But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Vanity Fair calls BritBox a delicious streamer. Collider says everyone should be watching. Catch Britain's next best series with BritBox. Stream acclaimed new originals like Code of Silence.
You read lips, right?
And Linley, based on the best-selling mystery series.
Say hi, Linley. Take it from here.
And don't miss the new season of Karen Piri coming this October.
You don't look like police. I'll take that as a compliment.
See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
I've always believed that golf is more than just a game. It embodies integrity, commitment, and a sense of style. Hi, this is Frank LaRosa, and I'd like to tell you a bit about Naturewood Home Furnishings, a business that shares these same values. With the Procore Championship Professional Golf Tournament happening at the stunning Silverado Resort in Napa, I couldn't help but notice the parallels. Just like the game of golf, Naturewood has built its reputation on integrity, commitment, and timeless style. Looking to bring a unique style into your home? Naturewood offers custom certified designers who can help you craft the perfect look tailored just for you. And while you're enjoying the elegance of the tournament this week, along with Napa's world-class wine and food, be sure to visit Naturewood Home Furnishings. You'll discover pieces with the same sophistication and quality as the game itself. Who knows? You might even find an heirloom that will be passed down for generations. Naturewood Home Furnishings, off Highway 50 at Hazel. Just look for the water wheel.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. Country in the Part 2 this Saturday at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Avery. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. This Saturday at Cal Expo with Proactive Pest Control, Fasteners Inc. Tool Outlet, and Red's Pizzeria and Tap House. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Hey, it's like old times. When we're doing the show, can we go play a little softball in the old Sklebanki building?
Wiffle ball?
Yeah, that too.
That's
softball. What an idiot I am. How are you, Whitey Gleason?
It's like old times. Have you ever done cross
Yes.
with Whitey?
No. Yeah.
This is the first time, as Dave said, other than the 73
I
times
forgot
we did
that.
it earlier.
It wasn't
Had stuff
memorable.
written down. Stuff Dave said.
Yeah, you remember that.
Yeah.
My favorite picks.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was great. It was all too fast, but it was a lot of football and got to hang out with I call him my grandson. So that was a lot of fun.
Wow. That's what you call him? Is that what you call him?
Hanging out last night with former Major Leaguer Matt Noakes. I had a great time.
Yo!
Yeah.
Remember Matt Noakes?
Yeah.
What was that all? What?
He was up at the card store, sports cards. And I got to interview him and hang out with him. Peach of a fella.
Yeah, that's random.
That's some great stories.
Did you get any cards while you're up there?
Yeah. I got like a 1987 Bobby Gritch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere?
Jason, here's the parameters. Whitey Gleason last night was hanging out with an ex-baseball player, but here's the parameters. You have, without any help from the internet, you have 24 hours to name you have 12 hours to name the player. If you do, you win $100 million. If you lose, you have to go to prison for a month.
What were the other parameters? Like I would know if a former Major League Baseball player is all I would get?
Yeah, former Major League Baseball player. And it's not like Matt Noakes is some rando
See
either.
the picture or no?
Oh, look at that.
Would he get to see the picture as part of his?
No.
Let me see if I would have got it.
No, because it's not like it was Billy Joe Robideau or Razor Shines or Floyd Yeomans. Like Matt Noakes had a good career.
Yeah.
So, do you take that bet? 12 hours. No internet.
The funny thing is, I know the name. I would have eventually got there, but I would not.
Not with the penalty.
The penalty's too drastic.
Prison for a month.
Risk reward. Dude.
Yeah. Okay. We had Randomly one day on the midday show when we were back in the old building, Dave Steeb came in for an interview. That's like literally the most random one I've ever had.
Great interview.
Yeah, it was a good interview, as a matter of fact. How come you're not in the Sacktown Sports Hall of Fame yet?
I don't know that. I didn't know there was one. Wow. Yeah. And as Lon Simmons once said, if you have to campaign to get into the Hall of Fame, you don't belong in that Hall of Fame.
I think we should do that. Well, we both agree Gary Gerald's the first one.
Absolutely.
And then it's like they should have a T.C. Martin who used to host a Saturday night show on this station. He runs that whole thing. And they have, it's Derek Lee and Leon Lee and that's it. It's just Derek Leon Lee.
Yeah.
But no, all Sacramento greats and all that. But there should be a broadcasting wing, I think.
Sepp's got to be in that first class.
Oh, absolutely. Wow. Kent probably needs a couple more years before.
I'll say so. That's fair.
Not a Hall of Famer
not
yet.
Not a first ballot.
No.
You got to earn it.
You got to earn it. Did you have any, by the way, we were talking about food last week, shockingly.
No way.
I know, for football.
On this show?
On this very show.
First time.
Also, you want to back me up, by the way? He had to miss last week's meeting. I saw you there. You were there in person.
Right.
He called and he said, how was the meeting? And I was like, honestly, it's the one meeting I'm actually sad you missed. I got more out of that than maybe any other meeting I've ever been in. Like,
really?
It was rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
There were compliments. And I thought your performance was, your feedback was over the top.
All the compliments were for Alan and a few for you guys. And I'm sitting there with my palms, skyward.
Just waiting.
No, Whitey is also here.
Yes, Whitey, present. Hey, honestly, though, I think we got maybe one or two, but you are right. Alan got like all the compliments.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, good for him.
Yeah.
Where's he right now?
Yeah. Right?
Hi.
Can you guys help me with something?
Yes.
Okay. Parody song.
You're asking us for help?
Yes.
You're the
need
king
a word
of the parody songs. Okay.
Shake, 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 shake your booty. I need something to Jake Moody. So it's like cut Jake Moody, but cut Jake Moody doesn't sound good.
There's Duty.
Well, it's got to be Moody. It's Jake Moody. It's the shake. Oh, it's shake Jake Moody or Jake. It's got to be.
Oh, you want to use Moody?
Shake,
okay.
Dump Jake Moody because you dump Jake Moody. Like get rid of him.
I feel like you have
doink, doink, doink.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Hitting the upright.
Yeah.
So you've already
shank, dump trade.
Shank.
Shank.
Well, then he sounds like a murderer, though.
Well, Shank is
or
good. That's
if it's
good.
cut Jake Moody, then Moody's getting stabbed.
Oh, good point.
Shank or doink?
Doink.
Shank is very good.
I think Shank is it, dude, because it even kind of rhymes.
Cut or dump Jake Moody. Dump
shake.
Dump
Jake Moody or cut. Yeah, you don't say cut Jake Moody.
That's too.
That was my whole issue.
Also, two connotations there.
Or do you just keep him and say, hey, he's going to start nailing these kicks?
No, it's not happening. Shank.
Maybe you turn it into a positive for Jake Moody. Make.
Yeah. Or you could just say Shank the whole time.
Yeah.
Shank, Jake Moody. But see, again, people get the wrong idea. They're in prison. They do something. You don't want that.
It's not bad, though.
Yeah. I think Shank is it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you're
yeah.
right.
Because when if you go to kick and it misses the field goal poles, it's a shank.
I thought of that, too. Yeah.
What are they called?
Field goal poles is what he pointed out when he was doing play-by-play for the Mountain Lions.
Incorrect. Dave, when he was on the field for a Mountain Lions game, said the wind is blowing from the top of the field goal pole.
I choked.
You know what they are now?
I still stumble. But they're field goal bars.
Upright. It's the upright.
Your opinion. Also,
crossbar upright, right? You're a football announcer.
Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies.
Have a crumble. They're so good.
Your taste buds wish you would.
What? Oh, I was going to harmonize with you. Okay. Every time I see or hear Denzel Washington, I think of you and the Mountain Lions because he was on the sideline.
Yes.
Did you see the thing last weekend where he said that all this time people have been saying his name wrong, that he's a junior and it's Denzel. It's Denzel Washington.
I spoke to him on the sideline once.
Did you?
I think he'd had,
couple.
Yeah.
Yes.
That movie that came out about the train. I said, I saw your movie. It's great. And you just went.
He gave you the nod.
Yeah.
I, too, the very first game he was at, went up to him as an intrepid sideline reporter and said, hey, Mr. Washington, your son's out here. Love to get a minute on talking to him. I even tried the whole, let's not talk about you. Let's talk about your son. And he turned to me and looked at me like I was Gene Hackman in Crimson Tide. He was like, son, I'm just here to watch the game. And then he walked away. Polite.
Very nice.
Very nice. But didn't get the coveted Denzel Washington interview.
Get me over by the field goal polls.
The field goal polls. Jason Ross, back to you.
All right. Happy birthday today on this September 8th to Pink. The color pink.
Oh, millions. Pink is 50.
Oh, who knew?
49.
47.
Kyle's closest, 46 for Pink.
Wow.
Happy birthday to Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders is
I was waiting for it.
83. I think that's light.
I'll say 82.
I'm gonna go 86.
Whitey's the closest, 84.
Oh,
yeah,
well done.
I rarely win at these.
Happy birthday to Latrell Sprewell.
Isn't he the guy that choked the guy and he had the spinner things on his shoes?
I don't know. Sounds made up.
Latrell Sprewell is 55.
He's 57, you liar.
No, he's not, Whitey.
54.
Oh, we have a correct answer. It goes to Carmichael Dave, 55 for Latrell Sprewell. Happy birthday to Wiz Khalifa.
Actually, in all this time, it's actually pronounced Khalifa. Yeah, he said that over the weekend, too.
It's actually Wise, too.
Wise. Wiz,
Khalifa.
short for Wizard, is...
Wizard Khalifa.
Yes, Wizard. That's short for Wizard. Oh, God, is he... It's going to be one of those, isn't it, where it's like he's super young. I'm going to say 44.
43.
I'm going to be so wrong.
I'll go 39.
Okay, I was closest, 38.
I knew it.
Happy birthday to Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Is he the one that's from around here? There was one of the young kids from that show.
Really?
That was from Roseville, but I can't remember him or the other guy.
Who's the other guy?
He's a running back for the Colts.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. JTT is 34.
You're so stupid. He's 39.
No, he's 36.
Whitey's closest, 44. Matthew Dellavedova.
Deli minutes, Jason.
Deli is 38.
37.
Ooh, 35.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Kyle Ledbetter. Happy birthday to Garrett Cole. Yankees ace.
33.
Shelf.
32.
34.
Kyle's closest, 35.
Wow.
How about Amani Tuma?
Monty Toomer is 45.
43.
46.
I was closest, 51. There you go.
All right, Whitey, what's coming up on the...
That's a great question.
Okay, we'll find
Give me
out.
4 hours and I'll get back to you.
All right, maybe some football, maybe not.
I don't
Who
know.
knows? The legendary future Hall of Famer, Whitey Gleason, joins us next.
This is the story of the one. As a safety man